Like, what's some tips?
I ain't gonna lie. 1 in 18?
Yeah.
Stop boxing.
Finish him.
What up? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? What's good, my people, man? We got another show, a recap, obviously. We just had a big weekend, but shout out to everybody in the building, man. It's Monday. Hope everybody had a good weekend, man. Enjoyed themselves with their family. Kids getting back to school soon. Shout out to that, man. I know for all the fathers and the parents out there, we excited about that. But shout out to everybody in the building, man. Shout out to everybody showing love. Make sure y'all hit that like button when you come into the stream. It's your boy, it's your host, Ryan from the 6, man. Like I said, we got another show here. We got a few topics to talk on. First of all, hit the like button, smash the subscribe, and drop a W in the chat for the boy, man, if you caught the fights this weekend. Obviously, this is also a live show. You know, we got the X Spaces and Discord links, which I will drop in the channel after I get through my little rebuttal on the weekend. You know what I'm saying? I like to go through it, man. But it'll be on X Spaces and Discord, so make sure you guys got that locked in. But let's go ahead and get into some of the topics that we're going to be talking about, man. TEOFIMO Lopez versus Rolly. TEOFIMO Lopez, we know, man, he came up to be a 3-division champion now after beating Romero, the 12-round championship fight for the WBA Super Welterweight title. Yo, I hate the extra titles, like names like that, the Super. I hate it, man. We just used to just have a WBA welterweight champion. Now we got a Super WBA welterweight champion. You know what I'm saying? And TEOFIMO Lopez, he set the pace early in the fight, and really just won the fight off activity, man. I think Rolly had one moment, I would say, in the 5th round where it looked like he may have hurt TEOFIMO Lopez really bad, but outside of that, I found it hard giving Rolly rounds, bro. I don't even know how that judge had it 6-6, man. That was crazy. We also going to talk a little bit about Amanda Serrano surviving a dogfight, man. Honestly, you know, that was supposed to be her knockout fight, right? That was supposed to be the one to take her over the hill to beat Christy Martin's record. Anyway, she gets win number 50, so I don't know. It's bittersweet, I guess, man. But yeah, man. Drop you guys, go ahead and drop your thoughts on TEOFIMO Lopez at 147, because I want to know if you guys think he's really a player in the game at 147. Can he win undisputed? Or was it just, hey, he may have just beat the weakest champion in Rolly Romero? Because I think a lot of people are not really high on him like that. But we'll see, man. We'll see what you guys think. And yeah, man, make sure y'all go ahead, like I said again, smash that like button, show some love to the stream. We in the building with it, man. Shout out to Ann Wolf.
Did not really fight her.
Oh, big right hand. One punch. That is it. Forget about the count. It is over.
It's finito, man. It's finito. It's over. Yeah, man. We're also gonna talk a little bit about you know what Teo's got going on next. He says he wants to go for the undisputed run. We'll see, man. We'll see what he can do with that. Cause I don't know personally, gang. I don't know personally if TEOFIMO Lopez got what it take to be an undisputed champion. But you know what? I'm gonna stop betting on that guy because for whatever reason he always seems to bounce back and hold it down. Really, man. TEOFIMO Lopez is doing his thing these days. So shout out to him, man. But we also going to talk a little bit about the co-main event. Hernandez beating Veron. And another controversial scoring decision. You know, one judge had an extremely close draw, actually. So it was a majority win for Hernandez, but I thought he won the fight pretty easy. I wouldn't say it was El Diablo performance like, you know what I'm saying, which is the nickname he's been given. So we just expecting violence every time we see him. But Veron, I knew he was durable, man. He had a draw with Jahad Tucker. He's a career 54 pounder. So I thought, hey, maybe him moving up would be an issue because Yo-Yo is a big middleweight, man. He's like 6'2", fills out. Like after he rehydrates, he fills out, man. He doesn't look like no middleweight in there. He looks like more like a light heavyweight. So I think Veron did well, you know, for what Veron does. You know, I thought he was kind of tailor-made for Yo-Yo to get the stoppage. He's a pressure fighter. But he showed his boxing pedigree, man. Veron did well, but I don't think he did well enough to even win a card, which I was surprised the draw was with. But hey, that's another thing. There was some controversial cards on these, or sorry, scoring on these fights. But hey, that happens, man. This is boxing, yo. And then we're gonna talk a little bit about a few side topics that I threw in here, man. That I thought, hey, man, I just rather get these off before it gets too far, man. Mikaela Mayer, she had a interview with Sean Zattel where she basically said she would go up to 160 to fight Claressa Shields. I think that's an awesome matchup. You know, if Claressa can't get Lauren Price to move up, which is at a smaller weight, she can't get you know, the other champion in Tam Tebow in the ring because of MVP. Then I think the next best thing, even though like Mikaela Mayer is an MVP fighter, I think Mikaela Mayer would go over to the zone and fight if given the opportunity. You know, it's all up to MVP. Also, man, James Toney visits Ryan Garcia's camp. He's picking Ryan in 5, man. So we'll talk about James Toney and you know, show some clips from Fight Hype of them in the gym in camp, man. Because, you know, Ryan Garcia, some people, you know, they say he's not taking this fight serious and we're not seeing training stuff. I always thought, man, Ryan Garcia was kind of like that, bro. Like, he's not really gonna show too much. I don't remember him showing much for the Devin Haney fight lead up. I remember more antics than anything else. But yeah, we'll see, man. Because like Ryan Garcia to me looked better under his dad Henry than he did under you know, who's that freaking Earl Spence last trainer there, man, Derek James. He definitely looked better with the Henry than he did with Derek James. And I thought that was odd, but then I'm like, oh, you know what? Maybe because him and his dad been doing it together for so long, he just got that trust and that familiarity with his dad, right? But we'll see, man. We'll see in this fight. I think honestly, Ryan Garcia should win the fight. Should. But hey, we've seen crazier things in boxing, man. So I'm not completely counting Conor Benn out, but the fact that Conor Benn is already talking about the whole weight thing, yeah, man, it's not looking good, bro. It's not looking good. But salute to everybody in the building, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the chat, bro. I really appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all know what it is, man. Shout out to my guy Yancy in the building. What up, bro? We got my man Miles in the building. What up, champ? Salute to Miles, man. What up, bro? And shout out to White Mike. What up, brother? Salute White Mike in the building, man. Shout out to everybody, bro. Yeah, man, we talking about these topics. Shout out to Tio and Rolly. I thought it was gonna be a better fight, gang. I'm not gonna lie, man. I was very disappointed in the actual fight. I thought, you know, Rolly was gonna be much more aggressive with the smaller guy moving up, but it was the complete opposite. You know, Rolly was on the outside, jumping at times, jumping out the way, bro. And you know what I'm really surprised at is like people ain't really calling Rolly a runner, bro, when it looked like that's what he was doing. Majority of the fight was running, man. So I'm actually surprised that he's not getting that tag label. But that was I don't know how Rolly thought he won the fight. Like that's what really was like, hey man, like what's wrong with Rolly? Like he really thought he won the fight. He really calling, you know, boxing politics and all this other stuff. And I'm just like, bro, like, nah, this gotta be this dude. He can't be saying all that for no reason. Like he trolling us. There's no way that, you know, between the rounds, Salas and Rolly's corner was telling him he needs to throw more punches. So, like, there's no way you get that type of information, that type of feedback, and you still think you won the fight doing the same thing. I don't know, man. It was crazy. But hey, I don't put it past Rolly, man. He says a lot of crazy stuff. But shout out to him and his team. But, you know, for him reigning that long, I mean, it wasn't long. It was a year. But, like, we know why he got the belt, right? Because Ryan Garcia was supposed to be gifted that belt. Ryan Garcia dropped the ball. So then Teofimo Lopez had his come up. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to my guy flexing and stepping in the building. Yeah, yo, what's going on, man? Salute. You already know what it is, bro. He said fair PF. Missing out on the way? Okay. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. But yeah, we're going to talk about Teofimo Lopez as he beats Rolly Romero fairly easy, man. I mean, outside of the 5th round, I don't even know how you can really give Rolly any credit, man. It was like a lot of movement. Just a lot of man, I don't know, bro. On the outside, he never committed, but maybe it was the speed from Teofimo Lopez, and Teofimo Lopez didn't have to do too much, but just use his activity, man. That's what I saw in there. I saw a lot of activity from Teo, and I liked what I saw from Teofimo Lopez, you know, because it was a sense of urgency. You know, this is a guy who just lost to Shakur Stevenson. People were, you know, clowning him for getting 12-0'd. And he could have, and even in the build-up with him and his dad when they had the Versace interview, you could see it still had a little sting on them. You know, they were still talking about who was responsible for that fight. And it seemed like, man, maybe they hadn't got over that. And then Teo comes out, gets busy with it, and he's taking the fight right to Rolly, man. And Rolly, I thought he was going to use his body. I thought he was going to use his power more, you know, try to make the fight ugly, get Teofimo Lopez in the clinch more and work in the clinch, work to the body. And I mean, he tried, man, but like literally spent 90% of the fight on the outside, which was never going to benefit him. You know, he needed to be the inside fighter. He needed to get in the inside. He needed to trap Teo in the corners, man. And it looked literally the opposite in the whole fight. So Teofimo Lopez, credit to him, 3-division champion now. I mean, man, when you start talking about that, I mean, I think he's capped out at 147. I don't think I could ever see Teofimo Lopez filling out to be a 54-pounder and competing and shoot, possibly winning titles, maybe. But I just think like this is Teofimo Lopez's cap. You know, I think honestly, Rolly didn't show up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Rolly didn't show up. And Teofimo Lopez won this fight on activity. And shout out to him, man, because he was urgent with it. He was urgent. And he went out there and he took the belt away from Rolly, man. And Rolly, I don't know, like, gang, I'm telling you, man, I don't know how this guy thought he won. Like, Rolly really thought he won the fight. Like, he was pissed, you know, having the post-fight walkout there with Chris Mannix, which was definitely awkward, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, Rolly beyond something sometimes. The way he walked off on Chris Mannix, I was like, bro, like, dude, just, like, he got the craziest post-fight interviews because when Isaac Cruz knocked him out, they shouldn't have never interviewed him for that. Like, when somebody gets stopped like that, just let him go. Just let him go back to the tent, bro. But, like, after that, the Eastside Cruz, bro, yo, he was talking about Easter, and it was like July or something. Like, he was doing some crazy stuff, bro. I'm gonna find it and play it for y'all, bro. Because people always think I be trolling on Rolly like that, but he do it to himself, man. He really do it to himself, and this time he really did himself in by just not fighting, bro. Like, this shit was ugly, man. I don't know what the hell was wrong with Rolly. He didn't want to defend his belt for real, bro. This shit was crazy, bro. And yeah, we'll see, man, what Rolly said here. Oh shoot, y'all can't even hear it, eh? Can y'all hear that? I don't see it playing in anywhere there. Oh man. Yo, chat, let me know if y'all can hear it. If not, I'll go to the next browser. I know I got Chrome up, and I know the Chrome can't hear it. All right, bro. I'll put that in the. Hold on. I'll put that in the next browser. It's because the browser, yo. That's why. I'll put that in the browser that I got the X spaces in, so that comes through. So definitely, this will come through. Sound, yeah. There we go. All right, we got Romero here, man. Yo, Rolly be funny with it, bro.
You're a tough man, but do you think that you underestimated Cruz a little bit?
No, I work hard.
I didn't say you didn't work hard, but you did say he was going to be easy to hit. And I think that you did take more punches than you thought you would. So what went wrong during this fight? It's okay.
I want to tell everybody, just thanks for coming out, and honestly, happy Easter, everybody.
Yo, bro. Yeah, yo, bro. Rolly's hilarious, bro. Like, fuck, what the hell, man? He said happy Easter, bro. Like, yo, man, Rolly be, yo, I'm telling you, he got stopped in that fight, though. So, I mean, I don't understand why they even went to him. Shout out to my brother JM in the building. What up, bro? Oh, man, I got my guy Stock Chase. That's Sam. What up, man? What up, Stock? I ain't forget about you, dog. No man left behind. Shout out to Stock Chasers, man. He said the return of the Slick Boxer Gordo. Shout out to you. I can hear you saying that in your low nose boxing voice. Shout out to Low, man. My man said Teo don't want no smoke at 154. Yeah, probably not, man. Stock Chaser said Teo gets stopped at 154. Yeah, he's too small, bro. But Stock said Rolly should go to 154 and fight Backram. Okay. That might be a good fight, bro. That might be a good fight for Rolly fighting the former champ, yo. Flexing his step and said Teo got hurt twice in that fight. Dude, definitely stopping him at 154. I agree with Stock. Yeah, man. Yeah, Rolly be funny with it. Yeah, bro. And if you look at that fight with Eastside Cruz, I'm pretty sure that shit was in the summertime. Like, it wasn't in no Easter. Like, Easter. I was like, Easter? Like, isn't Easter in April, though? What the fuck is Rolly talking about? Yeah, there's a few press conferences I see after fight. I'm like, yeah, these dudes concussed, man. They don't even know what they're saying. Like, we got to stop interviewing certain people after fights, bro. They just be saying anything, man. But TEOFIMO Lopez did illustrate his road to undisputed. He highlighted obviously the fight that's going on next month with Ryan Garcia and Conor Ben there. He said, he'll be paying attention to that one, which is, self-explanatory. Like, that's obviously a big fight, Ryan Garcia. So he definitely talked about that one. And then he also pivoted to Liam Paro, man. And said, Liam Paro is also another option for him and his team. And I thought that was kind of different. I thought he wanted maybe the Devin Haney matchup, but it seemed like that was kind of something that they aren't looking to next. I think he even said, man, Devin Haney's last, essentially, right? And I don't know, man. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I've been trying to see the Devin Haney fight with him for like a year now or so. And it just seems like we not going to get it, bro, this time, anytime soon. So I thought if there was a time to make that fight, you go ahead and make it right now. You're champion at 147. Devin Haney's a champion. Devin Haney doesn't have a fight. Maybe you try to get the negotiations in for a December fight. That would make Devin Haney inactive for a year. You're Teo, you're coming, what I'm saying? You're coming in off a hot win over Rolly after a loss to Shakur Stevenson. So I think for me, I would have loved to see the fight next, but if that's something that's not on the table for Teofimo Lopez and he's saying that willingly, yeah, then okay, all right, man, we're not gonna get the fight next then, obviously. They're already saying it. That's not the next fight, so it's just like, okay, what are we gonna get next then? That's where we're sitting at. But yeah, man, we'll just listen to the clip here. Shout out to Fight Hub TV as they are at the press conference. This is the post fight conference with Teofimo Lopez being asked about his path to undisputed.
Looking for the road to undisputed. So we know the names: Liam Paro, we know Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, Conor Benn. We'll see what happens there. If you had it your way, which would be your next opponent?
I think, there's rumors right now, and they're doing well as far as announcements and everything. So September 12th, right? So you got, Ryan Garcia versus Conor Benn. That's the next one. We'll see what happens there. We'll watch. Obviously, Keith Connerly also manages Conor Benn. So if Conor wins, it's a great fight to take across the pond. And I'm rooting for it anyway. I think I'd rather wait for Devin at the end. And the only reason why is to reclaim the whole situation with undisputed, not undisputed, French fries, WBC belt, and not. So I think that for everybody, it's well-deserved and earned. So we'll see what Devin does on that end. But, yeah, so it'll either be Liam Paro next or the winner out of Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, so he's saying, quite frankly, there, it's Liam Paro next or... winner of Ryan and Ben, and he's not saying Ryan directly or Ben, meaning he's giving he's giving Conor Benn a shot to win. And I guess you got it, man. It's boxing, right? Like, we can't just sit here and say like Ryan Garcia is gonna completely wash Conor Benn. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. We'll see though what happens with Teofimo Lopez. He's saying he's saving Devin Haney last because he wants to get back for undisputed. Because Devin Haney said, hey, you're not undisputed. You got the franchise belt. So he never really got that label of being undisputed. Teo did. But I think, man, it's just one of those things, bro. Like, where it's like, bro, you could be fighting this guy right now, man. You guys are both on the zone. You guys are both the zone flagship fighters now. This is an easy fight to make. You guys can literally go out here and start to make your own card, essentially, man, because like it's Teo Promotions, DHP Promotions. If you guys got fighters or got young cats coming up, you guys can throw them right on the card. That thing is easy to do, man. But he's gonna, like, Liam Paro, I get it. Liam Paro, you can go to Australia, get that up, go ahead and do that, or you can bring that fight to Las Vegas. I feel like I don't know how you guys felt. I feel like putting these fights in the big arenas and it doesn't sell, I think it hurts the image of the whole production, man, because like you're seeing a bunch of loose seats, you're seeing a bunch of sections blocked off. I'd rather than put it, instead of going to the 16K arenas, go to the 10s so it's packed in, the house is packed, it's got that vibe, man, it's got that energy that everybody sees, and then when you hear that first ding for the fight to go off, you just feel the crowd, man, where I feel like in the big arenas when it's a little bit, the crowd's, I'm not saying the crowd's not into it, but you don't have the full 16 in there. You don't have the full out sellout crowd yelling. It sounds different, especially on the telecast, man. It doesn't hit the same. So I think, honestly, Devin and Teo can probably go back into T-Mobile, and they could probably sell more than this fight, but, I mean, that remains to be seen. But honestly, I'm just surprised he said Liam Paro and the winner of Ryan and Conor Benn than to say Devin Haney, right? But that's neither here or there. I think we'll see the fight. The one thing I'll give Teo, he usually takes the fights, man. He runs to the smoke. I think obviously the Ryan Garcia, the Devin Haney thing has been crazy because we were supposed to see that at 35. I think maybe even 40. We probably thought we would see it at 40. But here we are, 47. They might finally meet. But we'll see, man. We'll see, man. Like my man Stock said, since 35. Yeah, bro, we've been waiting for Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez to kick it off. My man Dwayne Styles in the building. What up, Dwayne? Says saludos a todos. Felix Nunes, amigos de boxo. Hey. I know that was chopped and screwed. Shout out to my guy Dwayne Styles. So. Oh man. Shout out to Kenyo Taylor in the building. What up, bro? Kenyo said building the narrative. I knew Tio winning was a setup. Hey. Shout out to my brother Round One Sports Talk in the building. Shout out to Round One, man. Make sure you guys go check out Round One. Got a dope boxing channel. Dwayne Styles said flexing the step of my guy. Yes, sir. He said, yes, sir. 2 hours for us, yo. Rest in peace, Devin Haney's mother. Yeah, bro. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Mrs. Haney, man. That's crazy. You know, hopefully the Haney family, they good over there. That's obviously something you don't ever want to hear talk about. Death of anybody, man. So shout out to Devin Haney and the family there. Hopefully everything is good over there, man. Amanda Serrano, man, she escaped a scared, scrappy fight there, man. I mean, that was a tougher opponent, obviously, than perceived on paper. Or is this a situation of Amanda just, you know, she's 50-something fights in, ring rust, not ring rust, you know, a lot of rounds in. And I think a lot of it comes from those Katie Taylor fights as well, too. Those are wars, man. 3 wars. I essentially think they retired each other. You know, Katie Taylor is having her last fight, I think, next month. And I think Amanda will be seeing her last fight. I don't even know. That might have been her last fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think she's probably on the side of like, look, I'm going to be in the business now, boxing. I'll be in the women's side's business. Her mind's probably set there because to put yourself through those camps again, you know, like I said, the amount of fights she has as a woman boxer, especially, you know, it's just tough, man. It's tough. And I think for her, she's accomplished a lot of things. I don't know what she got more to prove. I guess that Christy Martin knockout record. But hey, man, well, I don't know. Like it'll be a while before we see another woman reach that height. 33, I think she has 33 KOs. It'll be a while, man, before we see another woman get there. You know, just the way women's boxing is right now, there's not a lot of them, so it's hard, right? It's hard for them to get the fights, but they're all fighting against each other's top opposition right now. So that's why you're seeing a lot of unifications, undisputed fights with the women. And, you know, because the pool is smaller, they're just getting right to it. I don't know if we'll see another Amanda Serrano, man, to be honest. Like, for her to have all those wins, all of those knockouts, you know, shout out to her on the back end of her career. It's been exciting. She's always been an exciting fighter. But I don't think she has more to prove, man. If she hangs it up tomorrow, I wouldn't be mad at her. You know, I'd be like, yo, shout out to her for doing what she's doing. Now she's carrying another flag because I think she has a promotional company with MVP. And obviously she's associated there. MVP as, you know, a holder. Basically, she's going to carry another career with her into retirement, probably as a promoter and an advisor, you know. And I think she'll do a great job, especially what happened with her early on her career, not having the big promoters, not getting the big backing. And then now for her to go through that situation to transition to the other side of it now where she has the big promoters, has the big backing. She's seen all facets of boxing, man, from the start to the finish. So I think for her, you know what I'm saying, she'll be good, man. She'll be good, bro. She'll be good for sure. I think Amanda can put it up. She's an all-time great in women's boxing, obviously. And that's how she'll be respected, man. You know what I'm saying? She'll be respected for that. And I got nothing bad to say about Amanda. I know people shitting on her performance, and I get it, man. That's because of the whole Claressa thing. I'm not gonna be that person, bro. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, if you really bad, I'm gonna say it, but I just feel like she's like she's had too many rounds. That's what I want to say. The mileage, yes. She's got too much mileage, man. She's like Canelo to me. Like Canelo slowed a bit, you know, since his ascendance into 60 plus fights. He's slowed, man. And it shows. Not only is the man getting surgery, his performance in the rings. He's not the same Canelo, man. The head movement just ain't there. You know, the footwork just ain't there. And that's because of the rounds, bro, the mileage. I just think Amanda's in the same boat. Like she's given a lot to boxing, and I don't think she got to get it anymore, man. She's done everything. She's accomplished everything you could as a boxer, and on her side of the sport, of course. She's been undisputed. She's 7 weight classes, 1 championship belts, and so I mean, like she's done what she's supposed to do, and yeah, she can go ahead and retire, and I'll be alright with that, man. We got Z Pacino in the building. What up, Z? Shout out to Z Pacino. He said, respected, yes, but never will be the quote. Yeah, man. Yeah. She got 40 plus fights now. Yeah, factor in those camps. Hang it up while you're still fine. Get married. Nah, you're right, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like she got life after boxing already, so I don't see why she's still hanging around. But I mean, if she got love for it, that's the problem with some of our top, you know what I'm saying, our top fighters. They just stay in too long, bro. They just don't know when to quit, man. They just don't know when to quit, bro. So we'll see, man. We'll see what happens with Amanda. Shout out to Round 1. He said drop the link. Yeah, bro, don't worry. I got a couple more topics and I'm gonna drop that link, bro. We gonna talk about Yo, Big Hector Bermudez. Where you at, dog? Shout out to Yo Hernandez. I thought it was an easy win, man. I don't know what y'all thought, bro. I mean, Yo didn't look dominant, but I mean, Francisco Veron, he's a good opposition, bro. He had a draw with Jahad Tucker. He's moving up in weight. He's always been a tough boxer. I mean, I seen him on Pro Box twice. I seen him beat for, I think, Vladimir Hernandez. He beat on Pro Box, and then on him and Jahad Tucker, they had the draw, man. So I seen him fight before. I knew he was gonna be a tough out. Yo, I think for Yo, it's more like we look at his nickname El Diablo. We just automatically think, oh yeah, he's stopping everybody. He's beating everybody by stoppage. This guy's a 54-pounder, Veron. He's moving up. Yeah, this is supposed to be a stoppage. So I think the expectations was high, bro. But it's hard to get stoppages in boxing. Like, we don't have a bunch of knockout artists in boxing for a reason. Like, once you get to stepping up the levels, bro, and I'm not saying Veron is way above Kyron Davis or even Terrell Gachet. I think Veron, you know, he's probably right on par with those guys, right? If not better. He's younger, and Veron showed a little bit of different wrinkles than I think Yo has seen in his professional resume so far. So I think that was a good fight. He got rounds in. Obviously, that's another big thing. But for Yo, he's positioned now. He's positioned now, and this is one of the things that you're like, all right, bro, this is what we've been grinding for. He's only got like 10 fights, Yo. Like, he doesn't have a lot of fights, man. So for him to be positioned already, that's great for him, man, to get in there, get a title, and then compete against the other champions, you know, hopefully the Aaron McKinnons of the world, Carlos Adames, if he's still staying there. You know, I don't know. Carlos Adames don't ever say Yo-Yo's name. I don't understand it, bro. He a champ. And then like Lara, eventually you're going to have to fight Lara, bro. This is my whole issue with Yo-Yo. He don't want to fight Lara because that's his countryman. But what if your countryman is still holding that strap when you got 3? What you gonna do, bro? You gonna try to press him to drop it like Keyshawn and then press Devin? Gonna petition and then not fight him? Nah, man. I feel like, look, there's no friends at this point, bro. No friends in the industry. Go ahead and knock off your freaking countryman. You know what I'm saying? What that line Drake said, when you cross over, your idols become your rivals. Like, he's at that point, bro. Like, Lara's the opposition. He's holding you back from a bag, bro. You gotta go take it. And I'm just like, bro, like, it is what it is, man. Yeah, he's your countryman. I get it. You got love for Lara. He's done a lot in the sport. But honestly, if Lara not gonna give it to you, then you gotta go take it, bro. Because it should be a passing of the torch moment. Lara should be giving it to you. He should be saying, yo, I'm gonna vacate the belt, but yo, it's your turn, yo. But he's not. So you gotta go take that shit away from him, man. Or else you'll never get it. Shout out to Stock Chasers. He said, I know Veron was hurt the next day. He took a beating. Now, I seen him Veron in fights like that, bro. That's just how he is, man. But yeah, you're probably right, though. He probably was swole. Z Pacino said, that's what I've been preaching, man. At the top level, everyone is fast, sharp, and durable. Everyone won't get KOs. That's 100%, bro. It's hard. As you can continue to get the competition up, obviously, you're not going to get stoppages, bro. Some people just got to understand, like, when we do have knockout artists, those guys are special, man, at what they do because it's tough, man. And they obviously have power. And it shows, man. Those guys do their thing, man. But James Toney, my God, James Toney stopped in at Ryan Garcia's camp. So, yeah, Ryan Garcia is working, man. I see people out there saying, you know, he ain't working, this and that. What's Ryan doing? We seen all these Conor Ben clips. Yeah, you seen all them Conor Ben clips. But you ain't seeing Conor Ben. He's starving to make weight, bro. He talking about it's so hard to make the weight. Because we all know Conor Ben, that was my whole thing. It's like, bro, like you ain't fought here in 4 years. But you supposed to come back and dominate? Like, come on, man. Like we gotta be real with ourselves sometimes. Like Conor Ben is not like, it's not like he's a special fighter too. Like he hasn't done special things. So why would we consider him to come back? And I'm not saying Ryan Garcia is a special fighter, but like why would we consider him to come back and beat Ryan Garcia, who obviously had the acclamation fight, you know, had a decent win against Barrios, you know, say what you want about that. But Ryan Garcia has been the more proven fighter for sure. Been in the tougher fights, been in there with Tank Davis, been in there with Devin Haney, you know, Duarte even. I don't even know if Conor Ben got somebody like Duarte on his record. I guess Regis Prograde, you could say that. But yeah, it's just it's crazy how like people think that Conor Ben gonna run through Ryan, man. But I guess we'll see. We'll see, man. And I'll show a little clip here from Fight Hype. Shout out to Fight Hype. James Toney and Ryan Garcia in the gym, bro. In the gym. Getting that work in, yo.
It was easy work.
Hey,
He got a little change, man.
He used to train every day. I remember. I trained 14 days on one day off. 3 times a day.
Hey, that's hard.
We all lose a life. But there was some time when I arrived, I fought with Jones. I wasn't had that back, but 20 years.
You was out here giving him the work though in the beginning though. That was nasty. I watched the fight.
I wouldn't mind an exhibition with Roy. I think the fan.
He said an exhibition with Roy, bro.
I like that. James Toney.
You're gonna be a Ryan's fight. Still walking up.
That's a champ right there. This boy right here, boy, Eli. He knew I don't sacrifice nobody.
Hey, James Toney, man, when I interviewed him, he told me he just sparred. I said, what? He said, yeah, I just sparred. He's like, I didn't really do much boxing work in training camps. He said, we just sparring, man. I think he left a lot of himself in the gym because of that sparring, bro. But hey, James Toney's a GOAT. I ain't gonna, you know, obviously he's all-time great. I'm not gonna say GOAT, but he's all-time great, man. One of the best in the game. One of the best defensive fighters ever. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him, man. Shout out to Work Hard and Chill, man. What up, bro? He said old Regis doesn't count. And Regis was tagging Conor. No, you're right, bro. I always try to tell people about that too. Like, I feel like even if you had a better Regis may have, you know, he would have probably beat Conor Ben that night, because I remember watching Regis fight Jojo Diaz like a couple months earlier. And Jojo Diaz had Regis looking crazy, bro. You had him looking buzzed in that fight. And, you know, Jojo, he ain't a bigger puncher than Conor, supposedly. But, like, he got to Regis, man, had him on stinky leg. And I just never really saw that in the Conor Ben fight, man, with Regis Prograde. My last topic here, then I'm gonna drop the link. Oh, not that one. That was an old one. We got the Mikaela. Oh, I didn't even put it up here, yo. Dang, I thought I put it up here, gang. Uh-oh. Or did I skip by it? Possibly. No, I didn't put it up here. Golly. All right, we're going to talk about Mikaela Mayer and Claressa Shields because Mikaela Mayer made it known that she wants to fight Claressa Shields at 160. She said she's willing to go to 160 for Claressa. And I'm like, all right, that's what's up because we need more of that, man. You know, too many people telling Claressa to keep moving down. And I'm just like, damn, like, what she already moved down from heavyweight. Where y'all want her to move down to? So Mikaela Mayer accepts the challenge and says, look, man, I'll fight her at 160. And you know, she's the GOAT. She's the A side. She'll pick the location. She'll pick everything. She said, just show me where to go, basically. And I'm like, all right, that's what you want to hear from these fighters, man. And sometimes, like, we got fighters like that, you know, on the men's side that will do that, right? To that concession. But, you know, more times than less, bro, you know, it's a pissing match, bro. It really is. It's rare that you hear a fighter just say, yeah, man. Especially like Mikaela Mayer. It's not like she's not accomplished or anything. You know, she's done pretty well for herself in her career. So for her to just like say, yeah, I'll go over there. I'll fight Claressa Shields. You know, with MVP. We'll go over there and do it. Like, that's a good concession, man. I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm always with that, bro. Shout out to Alberto, bro. What's going on, bro? Alberto in the building. He said the GOAT ain't fighting Mayer. Why not, bro? She already said she would. Shout out to Left Hand Manny. What up, bro? Why not? What's wrong with Mayer? Mayer's actually a better opposition than Lauren Price, bro. Definitely a better opposition. She's at 54. She got a belt. You know, she's unified in multiple divisions. She's more accomplished than most women, man. And I think she's higher on the pound for pound list than Lauren Price, too. See, Pacino said Mayer versus Cameron fight has a rematch clause, though. I don't know how that works. Yeah. Those rematch clauses, man. What's she gonna do? Lose and fight Claressa Shields? Hey, might. I mean, because it's lucrative, right? Hey. He said, Price a young, hungry lion. Don't want to see that. Yeah, but Price is at what? 147, bro. She's not as big as Mikaela Mayer. So, like, I look at her like you a less threat because you can't even hurt them girls down there. How the hell you gonna hurt Claressa Shields? I don't believe in that. But hey, we gonna see what Mikaela Mayer said, man. She had a interview here with Sean Patel.
For fans, you know they're gonna be entertained.
Would you think you'd go to ATL for that fight? Is that where it would make sense, or does it really matter?
I don't know. Yeah, we might. She said she wanted to do
What's
the
up,
T-Mobile.
Kofi?
She always wanted to do the hey. Never says hi to me.
You might maybe I'm taking so long with this interview. Yeah.
Usually, anyway.
Yeah.
No, she said she always wanted to fight here at the T-Mobile Arena in Vegas, so maybe we do that. But that's so far down the negotiations.
I know. I know.
You know me. I'm not opposed.
Yeah.
I'll do what I gotta do.
Maybe the football field in Detroit, Ford Field, first ladies to fill a football stadium in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of, you know.
Never thought about it.
Yeah.
You can throw out some ideas later.
Get Eminem to pull up, you know. But lastly, Mikaela, and thanks for your time.
No worries.
There's this talk in boxing of, you know, friends not wanting to fight friends, and here we are talking about you and Claressa as former friends, current friends, whatever. Talking about mixing it up. But I guess a more similar comparison for you would be like Amelia Moore, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who was the captain and everything, or is it Ginny?
Ginny was like the captain.
Okay, right.
On the team, yeah.
Right, but so which one was like you're real tight with? Help me remember.
Ginny's my bestie.
Right, Ginny, the captain.
Yeah,
right.
The captain.
And like, would you have, if the money's on the table and everything, would you guys have ever fought as pros if it's a big? So you actually understand where Shakur and Keyshawn are coming from?
Yeah, no, I do.
Yeah.
But there's also like they have options too. You know, I think the women's pool is a little bit smaller. We don't get paid as much. We're still building the momentum and building the fan base. So we don't really have the privilege of kind of dancing around our friends at this point. Like, if that's the big fight and that's what's going to put us on the map and that's what's going to get us the payday and that's what's going to bring more spotlight to the sport, then we're willing to do it. It's just different. It's a different time for the women.
Yeah, man, that's Mikaela Mayer there talking on that, and I agree with her though. Like, they don't have room over there in the women's to be acting like they got a lot of matchups, so they got to do what they got to do, man. And that's just one of those things where it's like, damn, if they got to fight, they got to fight, man. They got to fight. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody in the building, man. Make sure y'all smash the like button. Hit that like button like Ann Wolfgang.
Did not really fight her.
Oh, big right hand. One punch. That is it. Forget about the count. It is over.
Yeah, man, that should be a good fight though. That should be a good fight. Chantel Cameron is not no slouch, man. She's definitely gonna give Mikaela Mayer a fight this weekend, man. We'll cover that more tomorrow on tomorrow's stream. I'll come back on again 4 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, same time tomorrow. We're gonna cover obviously Moses Satama, Herkovich fight. We'll also cover Mikaela Mayer and the MVP card. Excuse me. Lester Martinez is fighting on Pro Boxing. Najee Lopez. Also, busy weekend for boxing coming up. And we'll talk a little bit about my brother's fight on Thursday night. And man, there's some other news I wanted to talk about. Jeez, man. Josh Kelly, Boots Ennis, they're in discussions possibly this year. That's a big fight. Virgil Ortiz, Jamal Charlo in discussions for Texas. That's a big fight. So we'll talk about those things tomorrow. Yeah, man. Z Pacino said that's why I rock with Mikaela. She gonna rumble wherever, whenever, whoever. Yeah, bro. Work hard, chill. Said who wins out of Mayer and Chantel? No, that's a tough fight, bro. That's honestly a 50-50 fight, bro. But they gonna be alright, man. That's gonna be a good fight for whoever wins, man. But shout out to everybody in the building, man. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody, man. Y'all been good, man. Make sure y'all send the contract.
For no playing, send me a contra. I know baby, send me a contra. I will kill you, send me a contra. No play with me, send me a contra.
Yo, shout out to Alberto. He said, "Where's the link?" Ah, man, I pinned it to the chat, but let me drop it in the chat though. It might have been. I'll drop the Discord and the. Oh damn, I had it queued up here. I didn't even hit the freaking enter button. You know when you write something, bro, and then you forget to hit enter? I do that all the time with texting too. Like, I'll write a whole text out, bro, and forget to freaking send it to somebody. And then, like, they'll hit me back with that question mark or something because they probably see I'm writing. But if you want to jump up here on the panel like my man Brown One does, this is the panel link. Yeah, man, we can talk about anything boxing. I'm not, like, we don't have to stick right to the topics. You know me. I'm an open book with it. But we do have the super chat goal going right now. You know, $2 super chats or $20 for the stream, man. Shout out to y'all, man, rocking out. Shout out to the members, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to all the members, bro. Shout out to the members. We got my man Alberto, man. Let me pull up my man Alberto in the building. What up, Alberto?
Yes. What's up, Brian? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We got you, man.
What's up, Brian? Can you hear me? Okay, perfect. Is my audio okay? Can you hear me? Okay, perfect.
Yeah, we're good. We got
Is my audio okay?
Got some feedback though.
Oh, hold on. I think I know what it is. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, can you still hear the feedback, or is it good now?
Nah, you good.
Can you still hear the feedback, or is it good? Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna say this, right? Because first of all, salute Ryan. It's been a minute, but I thought it was only right. I called back. Rolly versus Teo. It just wasn't it for me. I'm gonna be real, right?
if this is like what they're promising to give to us for signing up for the Zone Ultimate, and I know there's like these the Zone representatives in the YouTube streets. Specifically Mike Corleone. I'm sorry, not that's the mob boss. Mike Leone. He's over here and over there trying to I be seeing him, I be seeing him shout out to Johnny, shout out to Hangout Spot. I be seeing him on Clay. I be seeing him, do his rounds. No Diddy. And basically the thing that like he's trying to do is he's trying to sell us on how it's such a big value. But I'm gonna be real, right, Ryan? Because that's all I do. I call a strike, a ball, a ball. That card was atrocious from start to finish. I only caught like the tail end, like the co-main and the main. The co-main was terrible. It was a lackluster performance by Yo-Yo, and I don't mean to get disrespectful, but it really was. Like to act like because I did hear Coach yesterday on Johnny's, and he was saying that they're basically at the finish line. So that they have the fight line with Denzel. Yeah, he said that. He's like they're knocking at the door, Ryan.
Oh,
they're
for the title.
that,
okay, yeah,
Bentley,
they are there. Yeah, they're pretty much there. Yeah.
Yeah. So exactly, that was my reaction too. It's like, what finish line, right? Like, there's so much to prove. When your best win is a Kyron Davis or a shot Gonzo back nine Terrell Gaucher, like that's not doing much for me as a fan. I never got like this boogeyman term, demon or whatever you want to say. I think it's easy to call a lot of these guys boogeymans until they fight someone that's actually of caliber, in the top 10, top 20. And that fight, it just seemed like the Veron, he really impressed me. I know he's a Pro Box cat. So if you can earn your stripes on Pro Box, then you're kind of a you're someone. You're a joint. You're somebody in the sport. So Veron, man, if he looked like, I was saying this because I was watching the fight, and I was saying, you know what, if Veron was like, if he could, because he normally fights at 54, but they brought him up at 60 to get knocked out. It was like supposed to be a showcase fight. I said if Veron can kind of suck down No Diddy to like welterweight, he can make some noise. Or even go back to his natural weight, because he was able to take, Yo-Yo's best shots, and he didn't like, the moment wasn't too big for him. I could see him giving a lot of these guys at welterweight a lot of trouble. I could see him, beating a Tio or Devin Haney. I really can. He impressed me with his work output. I think styles make fights. Someone like that's gonna come to fight. I think that gives Devin Haney a lot of issues. But with that being said, let me go back to the topic, right? Yo-Yo, my stock dropped on him. I wasn't too impressed with what I saw. But, I mean, we'll see. If he is a demon, then he should be able to handle Bentley, right?
Yeah.
So...
Bentley's been in there, though, so it should be a decent fight. But, yeah, I get what you're saying. If he's that guy, he should be able to handle Bentley.
Yeah, because... Bentley's not a slouch. That'll probably be that is absolutely the best name he'll have under his resume.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see if they can get that fight going. But just overall, like, my level of excitement for the card, Ryan, was awful. I'm gonna be real. I was watching the Aiden Ross brand risk
watching
fight.
The brand risk, bro? Yeah, that's what Big Money said. He exposed you.
No, I said it. I exposed myself. I said it. And
you exposed it. Oh, shout out to you there, yo.
Yeah, I kept it real because, like, Ryan, did you pay for that, or did you watch that fight on Saturday, the Rolly Tio?
Man, I only watched. I watched a bit of the undercard, but like, I was like you, bro. I was disappointed, man. I thought the card, even when I got the card announced, I was like, man, this is some BS. Like, The zone gotta let PBC give us good cards, man. Because even this next one they got coming up with Isak Cruz, that shit's terrible too, man.
Terrible. But I mean, the one thing I'll say is it's gonna be a sloppy, two Mexicans, rock'em sock'em. It's like the opposite, with Tio Rolly, it was a lot of posturing, Rolly jumping out of danger and fighting on the outside range. And Tio's never been a guy who could let his hands go and throw like combinations, but it's just gonna be the opposite. It's gonna be like slop jalop. It's just gonna be like they're gonna be fighting a phone booth fight, no real skill. Like a lot of cats think I love that style. There's a fine line. I like some fighting in my boxing, but I don't like two dudes like in a bar fight. You know what I mean? And that's what I think we're gonna get with Pitbull and Bravo. But with that being said, Ryan, yeah, the card just overall, I mean, it was disappointing. Like I don't know why they're touting this as a pay-per-view or this is like ultimate value for signing up for the Zone Ultimate for like $450 a year. Like it's just not it. It's not it. Like that should have been like a Showtime card, like or a Top Rank on ESPN, like normal. There shouldn't have been no paywall for that fight.
Yeah, I agree, man. And the problem is the fighters, man. They gotta understand, like, look, man, you guys can't demand that much money and give us these type of performances. Like, y'all, that shit not worth whatever they got paid, man. So like they gotta get lower guarantees. So like you said, they can be on free, or they should never been behind the paywall, man. That was nasty, bro. That was nasty. I agree. And Rolly only showed up for like a couple rounds, which was even worse.
And that's the thing, though, right? Because the punchline is these guys don't want to get in the ring with each other unless they're getting paid a certain dollar amount. But then when they finally do get the money, that's the shit they give us. Like,
yeah.
And I'm not even blaming Tio as much because Tio's never been a showsman. And I said this on Johnny's yesterday. He's tried to make himself a showman. He's tried to be controversial. Shit he says and does like outside of the ring. I'm not co-signing that, but he's trying to, and then he walks out like I think it's when he fought Jermaine Ortiz. He walked out to the showsman, like with the circus and shit. And Tio's is not that kind of cat. He's not exciting at all. But to me, Rolly was the real letdown of the card because I thought he could have stepped it up in the fifth and really, knocked out Tio. But I don't know if it's that friendship that he kind of held back and carried him a little bit. But it was just a disappointing card. And I love boxing, Ryan, but I have more value watching Aiden Ross Brandris fight. You got all types of shit over there. I seen the buff dude, Larry Wheels, his bicep was down to his forearm. Like that was more intriguing. Like I didn't get no excitement from
his bicep out.
Yeah, like his bicep was down to his forearm.
Foul punch.
Because he don't know how to punch. Because he don't know how to punch. That's why. Oh man! Shout out to Larry Wheels for getting in there though.
Yeah, and honestly, showing more heart than Rolly did. Because I'm not gonna lie, Rolly, he didn't do a whole lot of fighting. I'm gonna be real. After that fifth round,
Yeah, we got round one in the building, Alberto. If you want to speak to round one,
go ahead.
Yeah, I just stepped in. I don't want to cut you off, but if you don't mind, I would like to just share my thoughts.
Yeah, go ahead, round one.
Situation you're talking about.
Salute.
Well, salute, brother. First of all, right, like my brother called me the next day and he's like, "Yo, Edwin, man, that fight sucked." And I was hearing my brother and I said, "Yo, but Jose, when have you ever said that Rondo Rolly was this superior fighter or any kind of fighter to that match? You said that about him the last match and the match before that and the match before that. And even when he upset at Ryan, he wasn't favored to win that fight. He was a sacrificial lamb. He was supposed to lose, but he just ended up winning. So when I went to see the fight last night, I think I got to a point again that I once was one time. As a fan, the level of expectation of how I viewed a fighter was really high because I started following my favorite fighter. And if nobody else looked like that or looked better, then they sucked in my eyes. I no longer was viewing boxing. Then I came back to the sport. I matured a little bit as a man. I felt a little silly. And I got back and when I watched Teo and Rolly last night, that's the same Teo that was making mad mistakes with Shakur Stevenson, lifting his back foot, no power, bringing his power up. What did I expect to watch? I knew what I expect to watch, exactly what happened. That was the exact fight I was expecting to watch. My expectation wasn't set so high. That's why I was able to enjoy it. Because I didn't view Rolly as a superior boxer, so I didn't expect that from him. But actuality, Rolly did a lot better than I thought. He had his moments in the fight, and as far as people saying they think the friendship played a factor, really? At what point in that fight did that give you that impression? Rolly was trying to rip his head off. Like literally any chance he could. The only reason he had him at a stalemate is because, like I told my brother, you must forget what it's like to be in the ring. A jab hurts. Every punch hurts. You could call Teo pillow fist all you want, but those punches were hurting Rolly. And he was on the outside. And by the 6th round, guess what happened? Rolly's arsenal was limited. He was only limited to a couple combinations. That's all his ability to allow him to do. By the 6th round, Teo had saw everything, and Rolly couldn't find an entrance. He was on the outside trying to work his way in, and Teo kept overstepping him. And he wasn't letting Rolly get that shot off again. And that's what I really thought that happened in the fight. After a while, Rolly threw every punch he had at Teo. It was a wrap. He had nothing else. No more answers. Because that's the level they were on. And we knew that Teo was above the level of Rolly. It was an interesting fight, but as far as thinking that Rolly let up on Teo, bro, he hasn't let up on him since the press conference and after. What were the first words out of Rolly's mouth? Look at my face and look at his. I want a rematch. He feels like he won the fight. A man yelling for the rematch, a man calling out the judging, calling out, saying that they don't give him a break. That doesn't sound like a man that was giving Teo sympathetic love in the ring. He just couldn't get to Teo. And then there was a point in the fight that Rolly actually thought he was winning the fight. He started circling on the outside of Teo. He thought he had the fight in the bag. To be honest with you, I don't think he won 4 rounds. I don't think Rolly won 4 rounds, to be honest with you.
I agree.
And I'm being generous with 4.
Either.
And I'm being generous with 4. And I'm being generous. And then as far as, the fight itself, when I woke up the next day, I came to the realization, wait a minute, ain't 3 of the horsemen out of the 4 horsemen in the same weight division now? Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, and TEOFIMO Lopez. The only horseman that's missing is Gervonta Davis. Shakur Stevenson was never one of the horsemen. Literally, we got 3 of the horsemen with all belts right now. Those fights that we didn't get back then, we can get them right now. Let's find out. Teo, can you beat Devin? Devin, can you beat Ryan? Can you beat Teo? You know what I'm saying? And all these fights are going to be for unification. And you know who can profit on this? Liam Paro. Because the more they fight each other, the more they fight let them wait out. And how bad do you want to at this belt? How bad do you want to come undisputed? How much are you going to pay for it? You know what I'm saying? Let them fight amongst themselves and then type shit like that. And as far as the rest of the card, Hernandez, Yo-Yo Hernandez, man. I love the fight that he got into. Shout out to his opponent that really pushed him and really brought out some things in his fighting ability. This is where you want to find these things out in these kind of fights. You don't want to build this guy all the way up and find this out in a world title fight now, do you? No. You got to know how to push the guy, and I think that was a proper test, and both men fought great. A lot of people's expectation on Hernandez was he was the boogeyman, and he's supposed to demolish everybody. No, he got into a fight with a guy that can take his punch, that was resilient, and also wasn't scared of him and fought him back. That's what he got into. He actually got into a fight. So, shout out to Hernandez and Coach Bermudez and them working hard down there, trying to develop champions. I still think that he is a boogeyman. I think Styles made fights, and I think it was a great learning experience and a pretty decent fight at that. It wasn't the most, because that's the fan shit. They put it in your head. We're supposed to see a knockout, and when we don't get it, we're disappointed. That's that bullshit.
Yeah.
And as far as Amanda Serrano and this girl, shout out to Amanda Serrano's competition. That lady didn't go in there to lay down. She went in there to win. Okay? As far as everybody thinking that Amanda Serrano was going to break the record, I had told them that I think it was going to be a tough one. See, Amanda didn't take no cab driver. She could have. She could have fought a 42-year-old woman, but she chose to fight a 27-year-old woman. Amanda Serrano is 37 years old. Her opponent is 10 years younger than her. Okay? This girl is not good. Amanda didn't take just somebody. She could have did that. She had her opportunity, but she gave the girl a shot at the belts. And shout out to that girl right there, man, for coming in there and really pushing Amanda. She's getting up there in age and stuff. And although Claressa Shields can keep the title, Guo, meaning it's a catchy nickname, just it's not true. You know what I'm saying? When you fight in a weight division that really doesn't exist, they basically made it up for you can have 3 divisions with all 4 belts. If we were to fucking ask Grok right now, we were to go on right now. If I was to go like this and I was to press speak right here and I say, hey Grok, how many women are listed in the heavyweight division right now currently?
Yeah, but you're blaming her size like that. She can't control what God made her.
Okay, listen. No. What I'm saying what God made her. There are 7 women listed in the heavyweight division in women's boxing today. That's what I want you to know. There are 7 women in the world. Only 4 of them.
Okay, but
have fought.
You guys gotta stop, man. Y'all gotta stop, bro. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all reach, bro. Y'all reach. Cause like Amanda ain't fighting her toughest opposition lately.
Yes, she is.
Who?
She just did.
Who?
That 27-year-old girl.
That's her toughest opposition, bro. That 27-year was 14-4, dog. 14-5 now. That's what we talking about.
Yes, let's talk about it. And then Claressa Shields' opponent was 5-0 with 0% knockout ratio and only 2.5 years boxing experience.
But she had belts. Don't you honor belts?
Amanda's competitor, 6 years boxing experience. Your girl started boxing. She literally started her career in 2023.
Bro.
The girl that Claressa fought.
Yeah, I love to do this, man. Let's take a look at it. Y'all gonna make me tear it down. Now y'all gonna make me do this. I didn't even want to do this. Like I don't want to slander Amanda, but now y'all have to make me do it. Like literally, lost all her biggest fights to Katie Taylor, Renee Tellis. People thought she lost that fight too. That was no easy fight. That was off the Katie Taylor.
I'm gonna say, yeah, you're right about that. That was a fucking tough ass fight. But Amanda has 4 losses, but she only technically lost to 2 women. She lost to the same girl 3 times. She lost to the same girl 3 times. That's still the same person.
But bro, you can't tell me a close fight Claressa's been in.
Okay, shit, because there's nobody she's fighting that's on her level. Why doesn't she fight the best?
That's not her problem though.
Okay, can you do me a favor? Can you clutch on, since you're at Amanda's right now, why don't you log on to Claressa Shields?
Bro, look at all these records. 4-2. And I bet you at this time Amanda's got like 15 fights. 13-8, 12-18, 14-25, bro. 8-7.
Could you
8-4.
please scroll up at Amanda's picture? No,
1-1.
Okay, but
1-0. Okay, there, that makes sense. But like, what the hell's going on here, man?
Okay, go up to her actual picture. Watch this. Let me point something out to you. Stop right there. Look where it says on the top. You see where it says the world? In her division, there are 256 registered women. Can you kindly go to Claressa Shields, please?
Bro, you snap. Claressa Shields just got to her division. You snap.
No. She's not gonna get credit for her division. That's what I'm saying to you.
Yeah,
she's not getting credit in the heavyweight division. Claressa Shields is not getting credit in the heavyweight division. You could have just went to female champions. It logs off quicker, brother.
Hold on.
Go to champions.
You're trying to say like
champion.
you're trying to say okay. You're trying to say. Oh my gosh.
No, brother. Just go to the word champions on the top. Go to the word champions on the top. On the top.
This is
there.
She's number 3
All right.
in over in pound for pound.
Okay, stop. Look on the world, on the planet. You see, it says she's number 1 out of 52 women.
That has nothing to do with her. That has nothing to do with her. All you're telling me is Amanda has the opportunity to fight better people, but she hasn't fought. Look at this shit. Claressa don't fight losers, bro. Look at this shit.
Check this out. If you
not
notice,
one losing record.
You're going by real fast. Okay.
No, not one. Here, I'll slow down for you. Not one, bro. She beat Franchon Cruz. Look, her second fight was somebody who's 15-8. Do we want to look at Amanda's and compare her second fights? Do we want to wait? Do we want to compare Claressa's 5th fight?
We can't do that. Because
which was Hannah Gabriel.
Because she only got like 19 fights. Amanda got 50 fights. It's not fair. Claressa,
bro, what?
Can't compare Amanda.
All right, man. Y'all don't want to. Y'all just don't want to listen, bro.
50 versus 90. You got 4 knockouts versus 32. And what are we talking about?
What do you mean?
What are we talking about?
She got more knockouts than Claressa got fights. But when I'm talking about competition, because you talking about competition.
Okay, so tell me, why'd you compete for 11 vacant world titles?
What do you mean? Claressa's supposed to do it. Who the hell did Amanda beat for titles? Can you tell me who she beat for titles?
She fought a lot of champions.
No,
Amanda
who she beat? Who she beat? Tell me the names, bro. Name the names.
Okay.
Because that's the problem. She ain't beat nobody.
Yes, she has.
But we could tell you who Claressa beat.
Okay, tell me one champion Amanda beat.
I'm not telling you because I don't know who the hell Amanda beat.
Wait.
The only person she should have beat.
Who did Claressa beat for a champion?
She beat Hannah Gabriel. I don't know if she beat her for a belt. She beat Christina Hammer for a belt. I know that. And at the time, I think Christina Hammer was like 25-0. There we go. Christina was 24-0, and she beat her for all of these belts here, undisputed.
Okay, check this out. Hold on, because you asked a question, so I want to make sure that I'm correct because some of these girls I have the the pronunciation it be wrong and shit. So I don't want to fuck that up. So I wanted to make sure that I got the pronunciation right. So here we go. We all the way down here. Hold on. Okay, so Amanda Serrano.
Find me the 24-0 fighter she beat.
7-1-3. She has a record of 7-1-3 against current or former world champions. So she fought 7 world champions, Amanda Serrano. She fought 7 world champions. She knocked out 3 of them.
Who are they? Because Christina Hammer was 24-0. She was a boogeyman when Claressa fought her. They were saying that she was going to beat Claressa easy.
I don't know about that, bro.
They were because Claressa was only like 10-0 when she fought her, bro. That's Christina Hammer's only loss.
Okay, check this out. Amanda Serrano's last opponent was 27 years old. The opponent after that was 28 years old. The opponent after that was 26, and the one after that was 20.
Bro, I'm not talking about age, dog. Terrence Crawford was 38 when he won his biggest fight. Like, come on, man.
Hold on, brother. Wait a minute. Her last 3 opponents that she fought were all in their 20s. Claressa Shields' last opponents was 42, 38, 36, and 42.
Yo, how old is Inoue?
She fought 2 42-year-olds.
How old is Inoue?
33.
How old is Usyk?
Who?
Usyk,
the heavyweight champion of the world?
Yeah, how old is he?
Usyk's
37.
39.
How old is Crawford
39.
when he retired? 39, even worse.
39.
What did all them guys share in common when they were at the top of the sport? They were in their 30s. All
what
of
you mean
them.
in their 30s?
They were all in the 30s.
Okay.
And they
So
were
Amanda
reigning for how
Serrano
many years in their 30s?
Hold on. Amanda Serrano is 37 years old. She's fighting 27, 28, 27, and 22 years old. You're 31. You're
Bro.
fighting a 42, a 38, a 37, and a 42-year-old.
That's not the point.
That
round
none
one.
of them guys, none
the
of them
point
girls.
is show me the 27-year-old. If Bud doesn't retire today, Shakur Stevenson's not a top 3 fighter in the world.
Hold up. If you yourself sat here and told me, you're the one that just told me this, that Tillis almost beat Amanda. Tillis was the 22 years old that Amanda fought. She was 22.
But I never said Tillis was some world beater. That's my whole point, though. I said Tillis was no world beater. That's my whole point. It's like, you got to tell me who Amanda beat. Okay, who's her fighter that's going to be going to be the next great? Because these people all saying that.
How about this? At least Amanda fights girls that got 30% knockout ratio, 50% knockout ratio, 60. Your girl had 0. Talking about pillow fisted.
All right, y'all tell me the names. Tell me the names who y'all want to see Claressa fight then. Because, like, there's just nobody that she going to fight that y'all going to give her credit for. Like, it makes no sense.
You fought a 42-year-old with 0%
Mikaela
knockout ratio.
Mikaela says she wants to fight.
2 years boxing experience.
Bro, y'all keep reverting back to that, man.
You sign up to women boxing and they give you a belt. Stop
when
it.
you literally got 50 fights and we don't know who you fought. Don't know who you beat at all. Literally.
What you mean? Just because you don't follow her career, that's shame on you.
Like, Franchon Cruz is more accomplished than anybody on Amanda Serrano's career that she beat. For sure, Franchon Cruz, undisputed champion.
Here's the problem in everything, right? That at the end of the day, you made your reign and your legacy in the weakest part of women boxing. It's where the less women are. Amanda lived in the bulk of women boxing.
That's funny, bro.
Yes,
they say the same thing about Crawford too, right? They say the same thing. He reigned in the weakest part. They say the same thing about Terrence Crawford, right? He reigned in the weakest 140. He reigned when Earl was done. That's all y'all do. Y'all make these points, but like, it's just a fact, bro. Amanda never beat her best fight. She lost all 3.
Amanda fights in a better division.
0-3.
Amanda fights in better division, better competition. It's
we never
fact.
seen
You fight in the weaker divisions of women boxing.
We never seen Claressa even be hurt, bro.
That is just a fact. That is just a fact. Claressa fights in the weaker department, and Amanda, Katie Taylor.
Bro, you can't even tell me who Amanda beat, though. So how is it like a better department? It's not.
Listen, I told you, go to the
which pound for pound fighter she beat? Which pound for pound fighter, man?
Page. Go back to Amanda's page and press her Wikipedia.
Bro, I just want you to tell me. I want you to tell me.
It'll be right there for you.
Nah, I want you to tell me, bro. See, we know who certain people beat.
Why can't you just read it?
We know who Katie Taylor beat. I know Katie Taylor beat Amanda Serrano 3 times. You know that too.
I know that.
I know she beat Chantel Cameron.
Congratulations.
Who's fighting this weekend for unification.
But with 4 knockouts and they giving you belts in a division with 7 women that they made up for you, you really don't get no credit for that.
Yeah, you
know
do,
what I'm saying?
man. Especially when you beating.
You want to know what the beautiful thing is? Hey guys, check this out. At the end of the day, I'm not trying to sell you on this. If you like Claressa Shields, support her. I would never tell you not to, right? Because like I said, it's really up to you. But you know what? Listen, you know what I learned in life? If you enable bad behavior, it's okay, because in the end, all that shit is going to come out and smack you in the face. And 5 short years from the day Claressa Shields retires, her records will all be gone from the record books, because by then, women boxing is going to take off, and those 7 women are going to turn into 130. And that women division is going to be great. And if you look at Claressa Shields' runs, she has 1 fight where she won all the belts at heavyweight. Only 1. She has 2 in the other division. So all it's going to take to break her records, it's 2 fights in the heavyweight division to break a record. It's going to take you 3 fights in the other one. So you can enable this kind of behavior once she got the accolades, but she didn't go on a run. The sad thing is her accolades are paper thin. And the truth is, it's not going to take any girl. As soon as MVP and them get their shit together, I'm telling you, women's boxing is going to take off. And you know what they're going to do? You know what they always do to us? Out with the old, in with the new. They're going to give the next girl quick title fights. Quick. Why? Because they want her to be the next quote.
Round one. Who was the first undisputed 3-time champion?
Terrence Crawford.
No, it was Claressa Shields.
We don't count that shit.
Yeah, we do, bro. Like, your goofy ass don't, but you talking about belts and shit. Oh, belts. But she did it, bro. Like, how you gonna discredit it? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you a hypocrite now, dog. Oh, you gotta stop, man. That's crazy.
Hold on. You gotta call me a hypocrite on the fact.
That is a hypocritical answer. Like, we don't respect that. What do you mean you don't respect it? She won 4 belts in 3 different weight classes before Terrence Crawford did it. Like, that's a fact.
No, she didn't. She didn't have all the
she
belts.
Did, bro. What the hell are you talking about?
One of those 4 belts was an interim.
Oh, my God. This guy.
Bro. It wasn't the full status. That's what Terrence Crawford said.
That's insane.
Terrence Crawford called her out on that shit.
No, he didn't.
Terrence Crawford was the one that had the interview and said, as a matter of fact, she never actually had all 4 belts.
Bro,
what she had
all 4 belts, dog. The fact that you can't even fathom that is crazy.
No, yo, but my man.
Undisputed.
Like,
3 different divisions, bro.
No, she had the interim
She's
belts.
She's the fastest boxer to become 2, 3, and 4 and 5 division champion between men and female. The fastest.
Wow, in a woman's
that
division
won't be broken. That won't be broken. That won't be broken.
In a division with 7 women in it, come on, how
easy is that? It still won't be broken.
What do you mean it won't be broken? It's going to be broken in about a year.
Ooh, name the fighter. Who's going to do it? Name the fighter.
I'm going to wait for them to come out. That's what I've been saying to you, Ryan.
All right, bro.
That's what I've been saying
to you. Yo, what up, Alberto? Yo, my bad, yo. I didn't let you get in here.
These women that are coming up, listen, her run is paper thin. She has
so
one
is Amanda's.
Fight
you can say Amanda's then is 2, bro. You say Amanda's is 2.
Listen, but Ryan, do the math. It's only going to take a girl 2 fights to break a record.
What record? What are you talking about?
Listen to me. Check this out, right? Now, check this out. You want to know a record that's going to stand the test of time? Terrence Crawford, 3-division world champion.
Bro,
all 4 belts.
I already just told you. Claressa already did that before him, bro. You don't want to accept it. That's cool. But you can go Google that, bro. Like, it's there.
Okay.
Like, everybody knew
check
it.
This out.
It's just people like you didn't want to acknowledge it.
In order for a man to beat Terrence Crawford's record, I think that record is going to last 100 years. Terrence Crawford's record. I don't think that's going to ever be broken.
Bro.
Now, Claressa's run, that's going to be broken within, maybe the first year she retires.
So just tell me who's going to be the 4-time undisputed queen.
I don't know who's going to, I got a crystal ball to tell you who's going to step up, but what I'm telling you is
But you're telling me it's going to break, and then you're literally saying, nobody's going to break Terrence Crawford's record, but they're going to break Claressa's record, though.
Okay.
Like, come on, man. Women don't be moving up in weight like that.
But okay, let me explain why. Because as soon as the girls go up there, they're going to get them title fights, 4 or 5 fights in the division.
But that's already happening right now.
Right. They're going to get it, right?
And nobody's close right now.
As soon as the girl gets the titles, right? All she has to do is fight one time with the titles.
My bad. H-Town. Hold on. I got to get to H-Town, bro. The $5 super chat. He said, Ryan, you nasty for comparing historical greats to 42-year-old lunch ladies. You wildin'. Ryan would make a great point. Hey, I guess so, eh? You guys can't even tell me who Amanda beat, so I don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all talking about the young fighters. Don't even know them, bro. Don't even know. Can't even tell me what they accomplished. Are any of them champions? Wait, were any of them champions?
Amanda Serrano's record, but you won't look it up for the people to see it at home.
Yo, is that girl?
Why won't you do that?
All right, let me see if that. No. I'll look it up for you, round one. I'm about to cook on you right now. You about to be fish fried now. Y'all ever see Hibachi? Y'all gonna see it right now in live motion. Let's see this girl. Let's go to this girl. Y'all, let's go to this girl. Is she a former champion? Y'all think she won a belt in her life? No, lost her title shot there. Oh, she got the Latino featherweight. Okay, we respecting that.
Okay, can you
Or
go
no,
to
we don't
Amanda's
respect that
Wikipedia
because
so
it's
you
not
can name off the
interim.
champion she fought?
I don't go off Wikipedia, bro. You know Wikipedia, anybody can insert anything in that. That's not good.
No,
I'm serious.
No, go to the Wikipedia right there, right underneath. It's right there. The blue
I'm not
W.
going to Wikipedia. What, the X?
Yes, just press that. Press
Nah,
the blue
that's
W.
yo, round one. You know people could write shit in there. Like I could write it.
Okay, brother, no shit. You could write shit in there, but we can
So
match
how
the
is this
names
valid?
to her career.
No, how is this valid?
Okay,
Oh my
up,
God.
Go up. Why?
Where am I going,
why,
man?
See, you're so scared. You don't.
No, I'm not. I'm going. Where am I going? Where you want me to go?
Go down. Go scroll up. Scroll through her beautiful resume. Keep going. Fast.
Wow. WIBA. Y'all know what that is?
What are you?
Y'all know what the UBF is? You know what the
can you
WBC is? We know what the
Can you get
IBF
away
is.
from that?
We know what the NEBF is. Y'all, you told me to go through. I'm going through it, bro.
No, you gotta go way down. Keep scrolling like mad fast.
What do you mean? Where am I going?
Go down. Right, stop. Okay, it says world titles right there. It has all her world titles. And then if you go down a little bit more, just a little bit more, sir, can you
Yo,
go
he
down
talks
a little
about
more?
in terms. Yo, let's look at this. Zero defenses.
Listen.
Oh, she had two here. Two defenses. Two here.
Okay. Nice. Beautiful. Now
Zero,
can you go down?
zero.
Can you go down, sir.
2, 1, 0, 0. These are all the links, bro. What are you talking about,
now
man?
listen. Now watch this. Now go up a little more. I just wanted to
Round
show
one.
you all the belts.
I don't know what you're trying to.
Oh, right there. It says personal record. Those are all the female champions she fought. Right there, all 7 of them.
Yo,
there.
she beat this one twice. All right, here, I'll start with this one. I'll start with this one. We'll start with this one. Yo, gang, this guy, yo, you just cook yourself anyways. Look, she don't even got a wiki. She ain't even got the wiki. They didn't even respect her to give her the wiki, man. That's crazy. That's who you want me to respect as a winner? That looked like a whole dude. Let me see the record. 37-14.
Nice. She's
nice, man. I mean, she's nice, right? I mean, she nice. She never won a world title, but I mean, she nice, right?
The WBC. What do you mean? She got the WBC right there.
She lost, dog. What are you talking about? Stop getting all happy.
No, the one on the bottom. On the bottom of that. Look on the bottom. On the bottom of that. You're looking at the loss. Look at the one underneath. Yes. See, Ryan,
this one here.
Shit, Ryan.
Former champion. So she won a belt.
Up, Ryan. Why are you skipping by the 2 shots of the WBC? You do that on purpose.
I'm not doing nothing on purpose. What are you talking about? She won the title. She has the title.
No
She's
shit.
defending the title.
Yes.
So what do you mean?
You
I'm
never
skipping?
won a title.
Yeah, she won one world title.
Okay. Now check this out. Why don't we look at Claressa Shields' opponents? But we can have a good laugh. Good laugh.
Let's have a good laugh, man. We already know Franchon Cruz is undisputed. We already know that, so we don't even gotta look, bro. And we know Hannah Gabriels was a champion when she fought her too. So like, what are we talking about? That's off the dome. You really want to go through it? You want to do it?
I really want to go through it.
All right, that's cool, man.
We're here now. Go, yup.
We'll
you know what he didn't want to click?
We'll do Wiki. Cause like I don't trust Wikipedia one.
Look,
she beat Savannah Marshall. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Look at Savannah Marshall. Look at this. Round one. She got a whole Wikipedia. They respect her, right? They couldn't even respect them girls you was telling me about.
And you clicked on Amanda's worse. So what do you want me to go by that?
Oh man.
You
all right.
On her best,
all right. Let me go click on Amanda's best then. Okay, you tell me which one's the best. Cause like clearly I'm being biased. So I'll go back to the wiki. I'll pick on the best one. You pick the best one. Cause I don't know who the hell she beat. You know. I don't know though. So let's go find the women that she beat, which is crazy.
She's a very accomplished lady.
Who she beat? Yo, right here. Who's the best one?
Go up. I can't, man. It's too small on my screen.
All right, hold on. I'll blow it up. Don't worry. I'll blow it up. I got you, man. There's the names there.
Click on anyone. Click on the ones in the middle. Click on the ones in the middle. Just click
I
on
don't
anyone.
know 'em,
because
though.
They all G's. Go ahead, click. Right there.
They're not all. They're all not good, bro. They're all not Savannah
you're
Marshall.
On the wrong one. You not her. The other one underneath
Hey,
in
she's
the
from
middle.
Toronto. I don't even know her. That's crazy.
Right there. Right there.
This one?
No, down.
Yasmin?
Yeah, click. Yeah, click. Who's that? I gotta see her name. Oh, she was a good champion. She was a
good
great
champion. She was a great champion. Great champion?
Yeah, I mean,
are we sure?
Yeah, well, she got 40 fights. You know what I'm saying?
That don't
She
mean
got way
nothing,
more
man.
than Claressa Shields.
That don't mean nothing. She got 13 losses too.
fights.
She lost 13
but-
times.
Yeah, I know, but Claressa Shields don't even got 20 fights.
It don't matter. She's a loser,
yes, it does
dog.
Matter. You're the
She's
one
a
that says
loser.
it don't matter. You're
It
the one
don't
that
matter,
says it
bro.
Don't matter. You're the one that says it doesn't matter. Look,
Decorated
look at-
decorated professional. She's a former 3-weight world champ. All right, is that the one you're sticking with?
No, wait, she beat your girl with 3 divisions.
What do you mean? Claressa is 5, bro. What are you talking about?
No, I didn't say your girl. You're the competitor. Why are you playing dumb? We're talking about opponents, not about them. You're saying about who her best fighters, her best opponent. Stick
Yeah,
it
she
within
won at flyweight.
the conversation.
She won at flyweight,
Stick within the
bantamweight,
conversation.
2 division champion. She won 3 belts, 2 division. Anyways, Franchon Cruz has been undisputed, gang. You know what that means, right?
Mm-hmm. It means you were undisputed in 1 division, not 2. This girl got 2.
No, but you know what undisputed means.
Yeah. And I know what divisions means.
No. Say
do
what
it in
undisputed
multiple.
means, though. Say what undisputed means.
It means that you have all of the belts.
No. What it means in terms, like, what are you? What are you?
What are you when you're an undisputed? You're the only champion in the division.
You're the best in your division. You can say
Okay.
that. You're the best
Okay.
in your division. She's the best in her division. That girl ain't never been the best in her division.
Yeah, but in a
Let's
division
just
where
say
there
that
was
straight up and
34
down.
registered women fighters, where there was 34 registered women fighters.
The
probably
girl
at
ain't
the
never
time,
been the best in
you
her
know,
division.
It doesn't, you know, you have to give these girls the belts to dress them up so that you can sell women boxing.
Nah,
In the
I mean, that's
beginning
what
of
you
anything,
saying,
you had to
but
make your
I mean,
champions
that
fast.
sounds cool, but it's just facts over
You know, you
fiction,
had
bro.
to make your champions fast.
In
Look at
13
her division.
fights.
She has 29 fighters.
13
fighters
fights.
in her entire division.
13
29
fights,
fighters.
bro. She been undisputed, gang. That girl had like 50-something fights.
Undisputed with
Ain't never been
29
undisputed.
fighters.
Never
Amanda's
been.
division got 258 fighters.
Yeah, but you're asking to control something
You
that
are
can't be controlled.
undisputed with 29 fighters. Fuck
Yeah, but
outta
like,
here, bro.
but like, bro,
That-
like
that
you're
undisputed
asking,
status is
you're
paper.
asking for
That
her,
paper
you're
undisputed
asking for her
status.
body to
Paper.
shrink to
You
a
cooked
weight she can't
yourself.
shrink to.
You
Like,
cooked
come on.
yourself.
Nah,
You
nobody
cooked
cooked
yourself.
nobody,
That-
but you
that-
cooked
that shit is
yourself, and
paper thin.
that's
29
all right, bro.
fighters? Fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of here. That girl don't get that. Come on, Brian.
It's facts over fiction, bro. Like, people not gonna be talking about, like, you don't even know who that girl is, bro. You can't even tell me when that fight happened.
29 fighters, undisputed.
Look how we had to go dig, and you can't even tell me what Amanda's best win is, because we had to go dig it up. We had to go dig it up.
Thank
Exactly.
you, Ryan, from the 6th.
And you didn't even know who Yasmin was, so you better thank me.
And what did Claressa do? What has Claressa done?
I already told you what she did.
Yeah.
I told you what she
nothing.
did because I
It's
know
a
what she
garbage
did.
run.
Because she
It's a
beat Christina
garbage
Hammer
run.
for undisputed. Just because you don't watch women's boxing, that's all right.
Nah.
Now, I knew you didn't watch women's boxing when you said she wasn't the first undisputed at 3 division. That's when I was like, yeah, he don't watch.
I don't acknowledge it.
I'm like, he don't watch. I'm like, he just don't watch. It's all right. He don't. It's all right.
I know what she is. I know what she
No,
is.
you
I know
have
what
to
they
know what
tell
she
you.
is, bro.
I know all the
She's the
people who
greatest.
robots
That's
that
all it
buy
is, and it's all right, man. Like, Amanda's gonna be an all-time great. Like, I never shit on her. It's y'all came up in here talking about y'all. See, y'all do. Y'all come up in here and compare, and it's just like anything else, man. Just like when LeBron came, now everybody gonna compare him to Kobe, man. It's the same thing with Claressa. Like, y'all trying to compare her.
him to
She the
Kobe.
Michael Jordan. Like, y'all just want to compare her to anybody. So it is what it is, man. Winners win,
Yeah, I'm not the
losers
type
lose.
of person that goes along with a made up scenario story and
It's
then
not
you
made
just
up,
say
bro. She
she's
actually
a
fighting.
3 division with all 4 belts. That's just
Not
made
made
up.
up.
I know what they
That's
did
not made up. That's
to
real.
dress her up to promote it for women's boxing.
That's
You know what I'm
made up.
saying?
That's
I know
not
what
made
they
up,
did.
bro. That's
She
real.
fought for 4 vacated belts in a new division she never
That's
fought
not
in. And all
made
of a
up,
sudden
bro.
she fought for all the belts on one night.
What do you mean?
On
She
one
didn't
night,
fight
she
for
fought
all the
all
belts on one night. Where do you
vacant
get that
belts.
from? Where'd you get that from?
Like,
She didn't fight for all the belts
okay.
on one night. She beat the
Check it out.
heavyweight champion, the WBC girl who from Canada.
No, it wasn't. That's the problem. It was made up. Who did that woman beat for the belts? Tell me why you laugh.
Right. Or round 1. Doesn't matter.
She
She
never
beat
beat
a
anybody
champion.
for those
She beat a
belts.
champion because you can't tell me who
No, she
Amanda's
didn't.
champions beat.
No,
You
she
can't tell me who
didn't.
Amanda's champions
No, she
beat.
didn't. Yo, they dressed up a division and she's basically the only person. Yo, it's so embarrassing that if you go to BoxRec, they don't even got Clarissa's picture there because there's no division in the heavyweight division. There's not one woman registered in her division. They dressed it up for one night, gave her a bunch of belts, and gifted her an accolade. Yo, your awards are trash.
You see the
And I'm not
WBC
going
belt,
with the
right?
narrative.
You see
I'm
the
not going
WBC
with
belt,
that
right? You see the
bullshit line
WBC.
that they're
You
trying
see
to
the
make her
WBC
Michael
belt,
Jordan.
right?
They're
Hold on.
forcing it.
Maybe you
They're
can't
forcing
see.
it.
Maybe you can't see, so I'll zoom in some more, dog. No, because
What?
You see that, right?
Okay. Why don't you click on it?
Is it
Click
vacant?
on it.
No. Is it vacant?
Click
Is it
on
vacant?
Click.
Is it vacant?
Brother, click on
Is
the
it
belt on the picture
vacant?
where the entire division is vacant.
No, it's not, bro. Like, you see your yo,
The
literally
entire
vacant's right
division
here. The
doesn't
WBO is vacant. The WBC is not because she had the belt. You goofball,
Hold on,
man.
brother,
Stop
can you
it, dog.
Go to the division. Go to the division on BoxRec.
Like, come
Go to
on,
Claressa
dog.
Shields' picture. What do you
Literally,
mean, come on.
she
Why
got
don't
the
you show
belt.
fans the truth? Why are you hiding the truth from them?
Nobody's
Show
hiding
them
the truth, dog. She
Then
beat the
click on
WBC
Claressa
heavyweight
Shields' fucking-
champion.
No, click on her picture in the heavyweight
Oh
women's
my
division.
God.
Show the people. Show the people. Show them.
Yo, this
Go
guy
to Claressa
snapped, bro.
Shields. Go to Claressa Shields, my brother. Go to Claressa
I don't need
Shields
to
right
go to
there.
Chris
Just-
Shields because I just
You don't
proved
need
to
to
you.
because you don't
Look,
want to show
look.
the truth.
No, bro, because you don't
wanna show
listen,
the
dog.
truth.
I gotta slow it down for you because you're slow now. Look,
All right.
this girl beat
I
this
know
girl
what it
for the
says.
vacant. Look. She beat her for the vacant heavyweight. Abigail, this girl. And then Claressa fights her for the
Click on her. Why
WBC.
just
So,
click on her name?
bro,
Click
like,
on
you just gotta
Clarissa's
stop with
name.
that narrative of everything was vacant because it's
Click
not
on her
true,
name.
bro. It just ain't
Click on her
true, dog.
name.
So it's like,
Stop
come
it.
on, man. That's the girl from Canada,
Okay, here, I'll
Vanessa
do it for you.
LePage. I know who she is.
I'll do it
She
for
should
you.
have
I'll
never
do it
been
for
in
you.
the
I'll
ring
put
with
it up on my
Claressa. I'll
screen.
say that.
I'll put it up
But
on
like,
my screen. Hold on.
I ain't gonna act like you making up lies, bro. And like you telling the
How am
people
I
lies.
making up lies? Why don't you show the people that the division doesn't exist and there's no picture there?
What do you
No
mean the
photo
division doesn't
found.
exist, bro? What do you mean it
Because the
doesn't
division don't
exist?
exist. She's the only person there.
Bro, she is hey, where did she fight last? Where did she fight last?
The last, she fought Kay Scotts in 2 divisions down.
What division?
In the middleweight.
Did she relinquish the belts?
No, she never from the heavyweight. No. She still owns them. She's still the heavyweight. You just pointed
I
it out
don't
to
think
us.
she's the heavyweight champion, but okay, if you say she is.
You just pointed it out to us, Ryan, from the 6.
No,
You just
that's
said,
an old fight, bro. That's me pointing out to you that the fight she had was not for all the vacant heavyweight belts because you lied about that shit. So I had to show that she was lying, bro. That's all I was doing.
Ryan.
It's just the fact
yo,
you couldn't
don't
comprehend
wanna
that
click
is
on her
crazy,
picture.
bro.
You don't want to show the division. You don't want to show the truth because you know it.
What do I need to throw the
went along with
division
that
for?
story they
She's not
told you.
fighting at the
You
division.
went along with that story.
Bro.
You went along with that story that they fed you. She's a 3
All right,
division
all right.
world champion.
Look at this. This is in when?
Just
You can read
show
that
the
date?
people
You can read the
women's
date there?
Heavyweight division.
You can read
Just
the date
show
there.
the public the heavyweight picture for the top.
You
She
can read
has
the
her
weight.
picture. She has her picture as a middleweight, but she doesn't have it as a heavyweight.
Yeah, round one, because the last fight was at middleweight.
So that the audience, the viewing audience, can see the truth.
Bro.
Okay?
She's the middleweight unified champion. What are you talking about?
No shit. Okay. She got the third division as a heavyweight. So go to women's heavyweight championship. Go to the champion on the top. Press the top female heavyweight champion. Press it and go to it. This is our middleweight record.
I don't know
here.
what's up with you, champ.
No, champ, just do it. But I don't know why you're avoiding it.
What am I going to round one? Because I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, go to stop, pichando pa loco. Go to champion and go to the women's heavyweight right there. Women's heavyweight, go up from there.
Where am I going,
that's
bro?
Middleweight. Go up. That's middleweight. That's super middleweight. Go up.
She doesn't have the belts, like I told you. Like, what are you trying to say, bro?
God damn it, bro. That's my whole case. They made up a division for
Oh
her.
my God, this guy, man, this nigga snap, bro.
Bro, you are something else. You moved around it.
Hey, bro.
You bounced around it.
Here we go, man.
You clicked on everything, but what is not, you won't show the truth. And I get it. I get it. Because your girl Claressa Shields' story fell apart. It falls apart, just like her record. Paper thin.
It doesn't
She's
fall
not
apart,
her.
dog. Just
Bro,
because
she is the
you
definition
say
of a
that
hype
doesn't
job.
mean you're the
She's the
freaking
definition of a
God,
hype
bro.
job.
Yo, shout out to you, round one.
Definition of a hype job.
No,
42
she
years
isn't,
old, 38 years old, 37 years old, 42 years old. When are you going to fight somebody, Claressa?
Hey, yo, chat.
When?
I gotta
When?
cook this old man again. Just for now, bro. Because, like, this is what they do, man. They put themselves in these corners. And that's all you gotta do is cook them, bro.
Hey, yo, Ryan, you didn't want to click on it. You didn't want to show it. You was
What?
faking, pitching. You were
Nah, there's no faking, bro. Like, literally, how could you... Literally, how do you fake something that's right there, bro? Like, look at this.
Everything.
What does that say, round one? What does that say?
Bro.
Yo, you can read? What does that say?
She said, when I said she was a heavyweight champion, you said, no, round one, she's a middleweight champion.
Yeah, she's not the heavyweight champion, bro.
Oh, well, then why are you pointing that out? Put it back up.
Oh, my God.
It says right here that she's a
Yo, bro,
heavyweight.
because you trying to say it doesn't exist, but literally it's right here.
Bro,
literally,
I'm telling
it's
you,
right
it
here.
does exist in the terms.
Oh,
Listen,
it does exist in the term chat. So it doesn't exist when round one says it doesn't exist. You see what I'm saying, chat? You see, it's why you can't listen to everybody on the internet because they'll just run around and tell lies, man. And it's not cool.
All of a sudden, they'll make up a weight division. She'll fight in
It's
the heavyweight
not
division. She'll
cool.
get the belt. And then now nobody's fighting in that division. That divisions don't even exist today.
That's not
It don't
Claressa
even
Shields'
exist.
issue, though. Like, I don't know why you're making that her
My
problem.
God, bro.
That's
It don't
not her
even
problem.
exist. Oh, it's not her problem. So she can
Oh,
just get
hell
these
no, that's
major
not her problem,
divisions
bro.
Just to crown her 3 divisions, 4 belts. But that wasn't promotion. That wasn't promoting.
What do you mean that wasn't promoting? What did that promote? Hey, yo, tell me what's on the page right there, yo. Let me cook them, chat. Yo, chat. Yo, chat. Yo,
She's
chat.
actually deserving of all 4 belts and 3 weight divisions. No, she's not deserving.
Yo,
she's
round
not
one.
that kind of champion. She's
Round
the
one?
dressed up champion.
Round one?
Yep.
What's that there?
I know what fake shit looks like.
That's fake?
Shit.
That
Just 'cause they
that's
say it
fake?
doesn't mean it.
Wait.
It doesn't mean it.
Wait. That's fake? WBC women's Instagram page is fake?
I'm gonna tell you right now. Where's the heavyweight women's division at?
No. Just answer me the question. WBC is now fake.
No, they're real.
You know
and they really
wait.
made this up.
The
Yes,
sanctioning
they
body
really
that you
made it
talk
up,
about,
yes.
yo, Zuffa, don't take them out. We need the belts, this and that. The shit that you campaign for, but when it becomes somebody else, it's fake. That's
No, it's a
hypocritical,
real
my
belt.
boy. That's hypocritical. Because this is not
it's a
fake.
real belt. It's a real belt in a fake weight division.
Oh my God. It's a real belt in a fake. All right, whatever, man. You gonna move the
All right.
goalpost back. I'm not on that conversation no more because y'all emotional. I don't get emotional for shit. Y'all emotional, bro. But Teofimo Lopez, What he do next, man? Where do you see him going next, bro?
Tio, okay. Like he said in the post conference, Ryan, bro, leave Devin for the end, because
I don't
Devin's
understand
the
that.
final boss. Devin's the final boss.
What if he never makes it, though?
Fight Liam. Huh?
What if he doesn't make it?
Yeah, but okay, he's the final. You got to get to the final boss, don't you?
Yeah, but like, what if he doesn't get there? What if Ryan beats Conor? What if Conor?
Then we get our answer right there. That means he wasn't good enough. He wasn't deserving. But we do got 3 of the horsemen in the division. You understand? So we do got Ryan there. We do got Tio, and we do got Devin. So Liam Paro, like I said, he can cash out on this, like hold out on the belt and see who wants to pay the highest bidder. I think Ryan Garcia is gonna dust off Conor Ben quick. Under 6, he's going to get him out of there. That's my opinion. And I think that just maybe if Tio can't get a fight in between, waiting for the Ryan thing or whatever, maybe he might want to run it back with Rolly. Just run it back.
Oh, my bad. My bad, round 1. I forgot about Tip Bill. I think that's Tip Bayless. Yo, Tip, what up? Yeah, Tip, you want to cook you on the Claressa, man. I'm not even on it no more. Round 1, yo, give him that energy.
I'm not even on it neither. I don't even want to talk about that. So fuck Tip. I don't got my his do-rag has been on extra tight, and he's been back there speeding up, but I'm going to leave him on with it real tight. I'm going to leave him there with it. I ain't even going to talk to him about it. Nah. But Tio, if you guys want to talk about men boxing, listen, brother, definitely. I've always wanted to see Devin fight fucking Tio. I did. And I want to see who can come on top, because now these belts all these fights are for belts. You know what I'm saying? They all got a belt apiece. It makes it exciting. I think the 147 just fucking caught fire right now a little bit. I'm waiting for Jerron Boots Ennis to see what he's doing, because I want to see if he can become the undisputed champion at 154. But that 147, boy, it heated up. And if Gervonta Davis wants to get crazy and jump into the mix, I don't think he goes up to 147. That's a bit too big for him. I thought 140 was big for him. So I think he's going to actually be out. So the only person that could come in as the fourth wheel is Shakur Stevenson at this point. Yeah. He's the one that can fill the slot for the 4 horsemen type thing. And then you guys can, he's the only one, I think. That's my opinion. Unless Keyshawn Davis comes out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like Keyshawn Davis, like starts winning like fights. I know he's looking bad right now, like a dog. But let me tell you, boxing's like this. We play in a blood sport. Tio is down bad, losing to Shakur. He just won. He's up now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Now we want to see him in the next fight. So it's like this. It's like if you get the next fight, you bring the fans blood, they'll love you again. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I think Keyshawn is not out. He's got egg on his face. 100% he's got egg on his face. He's looking silly. Okay, cool. But I'm not going to give up on the kid. I'm not giving up on Keyshawn. He's got skills, man. He just got rushed to the top, bro, and he got set up. That's all. And then Keyshawn realized, oh shit, I'm here. Like, type shit. Word. And I think that Shakur Stevenson is actually not his friend. If you ask me, Shakur set him up.
That's what you think it was? Oh no.
Yes, listen, hear me
out. He sent them in there on a mission?
Yes, he set him up. You know why? Because that fight with Shakur Stevenson and Tio wasn't Shakur's fight. That was Keyshawn's fight. Keyshawn smacked Tio's father.
Yeah, that's true. He took that fight away from him.
They had history. Then all of a sudden, Shakur comes in, takes his fight, and he sends him to go fight Devin. You mean to tell me that he was the number 1 to your belt, Shakur Stevenson, and you told your brother to go fight Devin, something you won't do? Of course you set him up. You yourself didn't fight Devin, and Devin offered you a title fight for 4 belts. He made you 2 offers. What makes you think that if he ain't going to fight him for 4 belts, he's going to fight him for 1? That was all a ploy, and he set fucking Keyshawn up as a crash dummy. Yeah. To go up there and fight. Yo, he even set up Raymond Ford with Oshaki Foster. He told Raymond
that
Ford,
looked crazy too.
you fight Oshaki Foster and I'll fight the winner. Did
he
ever
did
fight
say
him?
that, man.
No, he sent them out there as a crash dummy, just like he did to Keyshawn Davis. Keyshawn Davis needs to wake up, bro. He needs to
Hey,
wake
yo.
up. Shakur's not your friend.
We gotta let Tip get in here though. Shout out to Tip Biz. I let him hang back there for a bit. Yo, what up, Tip? He probably gone now. Where he at? Yo, Tip, man.
Tip, no, he over there shaking on the phone right now. Shaking, scared to death. Answer. He's underneath the bed right now. Yo, Tip, it's okay. Come out, man. Talk to us, Tip.
Maybe he's at work or something. I don't know what he's doing. He's still there. I don't know what he's doing though.
He was borrowing his girl's phone and she's not off it yet, so he has to wait.
She needed
he has
it
to
back,
wait for his
eh?
time. Yeah, I'm not done. You know, she's showing him another meme.
Oh man. My man, We Fight All Night TV. What up, bro? He said after Teo fight Dev, all you're gonna do is cry about Devin running the whole fight. Teo will not be able to get off at all in that fight. Okay. Set up. What up, Bola? What's going on, man? Salute. Shout out to Boxing Fan in the building. My man said extra tight do-rag. You must be talking about Tip, man. Tip always got that do-rag.
Yeah, of course. He got that do-rag. He got the do-rag with the 2 different colors. He got like the pink and the blue. He always gets them like that.
The 2 colors.
He puts it on too tight. And the blood cuts off and he gets crazy. He starts looking like this. He gets on the phone and he fucking lost his air and he passed out. He went, Round 1 and passed out.
Shout out to H-Town, man.
He gets too crazy.
Oh man. What do you think about Yo-Yo and this Denzel Bentley? He gonna supposed to be fighting I think I saw Bentley fight Janabek. He did pretty decent against Janabek, but like he's durable. So like we think Yo-Yo gonna get that belt. And actually, let me ask you, what do you think about Yo-Yo and his countryman Lara? Should they fight? Because I know Yo-Yo said he hasn't went the WBA route because he doesn't want to fight Lara. But like, if that road comes, man, because Lara hasn't retired.
No. Okay, respectfully so, brother. I'm not making excuses, but when there's too many far in between of us, like let's just say that you were boxing in a sport that was primarily 95% white men, and you were the only black dude, and all of a sudden you ran into a division where the other black dude happens to be there.
All right,
brother, you're gonna feel some kind of way. I don't want to. There's plenty of white dudes to fight. I'll fight all of you. You understand? And there's just not many of them. So I get it. I respect that. Okay. So as far as like, what do I think about some of these fights? One of the things I was hoping you would ask me is what did I think about the reaction with Hamza Shiraz talking about the WBO and giving him a title defense after popping dirty, and how much of a little girl he sounded like. Like, I was with Hamza even after the Edgar fight. I was like, yo, Hamza did good. You won a world title. You defended it. I even backed him on the performance he had. It wasn't the best performance, but boy, he didn't sound like a champion, And I'm not here to excuse anybody's drug use, but I was satisfied with Janabek's fucking, thing, the doctor prescription. They found the bottle. They tested it.
What?
And they felt that.
They suspended him still.
Okay,
it's not like they exempted it. Yeah, that's worse. Canelo got 6 months. Remember, people forget.
Okay, Ryan. They took off the suspension obviously because Hamza is talking about it. They acquitted him. They dropped the rest of the time and gave him a title fight.
Nah,
because they
actually his timing of a year will be when they're saying the fight. That'll be a year.
Well, okay.
And shout out to the IBF because they didn't give a fuck about him and his stupid medical shit. They just straight stripped him.
Okay, and what I'm saying to you, it's against the law to announce a fight or to negotiate while the suspension is still on.
It's not negotiation though. They're not in negotiation. They're just saying that they got X amount of time to get a date for this time. If not, it goes to purse bid.
All right. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go by what Hamza said in the interview. And Hamza's mad that they dropped the suspension. They dropped the suspension and the WBO ordered the fight, right? So, and then when you look up the reason why they dropped the suspension, they realized that he said that he went to a doctor's visit and they prescribed him this. So he gave the bottle to them. they tested the pills and they found out that was in the medication what he popped 30 for. So they turned around, they canceled the suspension, and they allowed him to fight. So the WBO ordered the fight because Banks was supposed to get this fight first. If anybody needs to be complaining, it's Banks. So and then what happened was Hamza gets on and says WBO is supporting a drug cheat, that they're letting him fight, that he popped dirty, this and that. And I'm saying, okay, in most cases, we never got the horse meat Saul ate. We never found the eggs that Conor. Ryan Garcia never gave us the creams or the lotions. We never got any answers from them. In his case, they found where it came from.
No, Canelo, you got the proof from Canelo. Yeah, that's why he got 6 months. That's why Canelo only got 6.
Where'd you get the horse meat? You took it from his stomach?
No, they did his hair. I'm pretty sure he gave the hair follicles.
Oh, you're pretty sure. You're not sure. You didn't
But
use Google on that one, right?
Canelo did less time than Janibek. That's my whole point.
How so?
Canelo only got 6 months, bro. And Canelo.
Wrong. Canelo got 18 months, reduced to a year, reduced to 6 months.
No. Canelo got 6 months suspension, but he had to be on 18 months VADA. He had to keep testing. Janibek, we don't even know if he's on the VADA now. We don't even know that.
Yeah, but
I haven't heard nothing about that with Janibek.
Like 3 months. How
no.
are you saying that 3
what do you mean
months
3
is more
months?
than 6?
He popped 30 in December, bro.
Oh, okay. When the verdict was handed out, did it go from the time he popped or when the day that they said they found him guilty? How does that work?
I mean, when you pop dirty, you're immediately suspended. And then you have the time.
When does the time start? From the time he popped dirty or from the time they handed out the sanction? That's what I'm asking.
No.
I'm asking you that.
From the time he popped. So, like, that's why I'm saying, like, around the time that he popped will be a year when they want to make the fight. Yeah, so it's a year suspension.
Okay, but what I'm saying to you now, like, okay, let's Google Janibek. They knocked off the suspension, right?
The WBO did, not the IBF. The WBO did. And the WBO is moving weird these days because they're the same ones who moved Keyshawn in position for no reason to fight Devin Haney. And they're doing the same thing with Janibek. Because Janibek,
upon his request.
Upon his request, yes. But I don't know if
Keyshawn asked for that.
Yes, Keyshawn. But like Keyshawn never had a belt at 140. So it's not like he could use that rule.
Keyshawn had a WBO world title at 135. He had business with the organization. He had ties with them.
Yeah, but their rule is for the previous weight division.
I understand, but you can ask for a favor. They can choose or not.
All right, this is why Dana White gonna get the sanction about he's fucked up because of shit like that. Because they doing shit like that, and literally you're championing instead of saying the WO should have never did that. That should have never been done.
I'm gonna give you one more thing. I'm gonna give you more ammo. How about Richard Hitchens fighting George Kambosos being brought up? He didn't even fight in the division. He was the number 1.
Yeah, George Kambosos been given a lot of opportunities. I believe that. Yeah, I think that was his first title defense. You're allowed to do a voluntary. So that's what Hitchens did.
No.
That wasn't for a title.
George Kambosos fought Richard Hitchens for his 135-pound championship that they brought George Kambosos from 130.
That's Richard Hitchens taking his voluntary. He beat Liam Pyro for the 135 belt because Liam Pyro beat Sabril, and then Richard beat Liam, and then Richard can do a voluntary. He can fight anybody, and he fought Kambosos. So you blame Richard. Don't blame IBF.
He fought somebody not in the division?
You blame Richard Hitchens for that, not the IBF. He took his voluntary. And the WBO suspends Janibek and then says, oh, you want to move up? You want to move up? All right, you go get this championship fight. Like, you see how weird that sounds?
I blame the IBF. IBF co-signed it and gave him the number 1 ranking. What you mean you don't blame the IBF?
When you win the belt, what happens? When you win the belt, what happens? You can do a voluntary.
You don't blame the IBF. Yes, I blame the IBF.
No, I don't blame the IBF. The IBF is the best commission. They're the only ones that put the hammer down. The rest of these guys is all bitches. They all bitches. They don't freaking put the hammer down. The WBC don't. The WBO don't. The WBA certainly doesn't. The IBF will strip you. They stripped Canelo. They stripped Crawford. They stripped Usyk. They stripped everybody.
That wasn't Ryan.
No, my conversation is the WBO.
I would have told you the IBF is the best belt.
Has been doing some weird stuff lately. That's my conversation.
The
them,
IBF is the best belt to me.
Them putting up Keyshawn Davis and rushing him to the plate of Devin Haney after Devin Haney was the mandatory. Remember, Devin Haney was the mandatory for Brian Norman, right? So he's supposed to get his voluntary. He never had his voluntary. He never had a chance to do it. So the WBO enforces Keyshawn. Whatever. We know what that was. That's politics. That's all that is.
Right.
Which just strengthens Dana White's. It strengthens Dana White. Yo, but this is the problem, round one. It strengthens Dana White's conversation when he goes to the Congress room. It's ammunition. That's all it is. He can say, look what they did here. They're promoting a drug cheat. He never even fought in this division before. And they're throwing him right up here above all these guys who pay sanctioning fees every fight to be a part of the WBO.
What does that got to do with the Ali Act?
What do you mean? He's trying to get rid of the sanctioning bodies from getting all these belts. This is how you do it. You tell them they're being unfair with these belts.
He don't got that kind of power. He don't run bill.
I mean, he don't, bro. But I mean, if the U.S. says and they change their rules and then now we can't have championship fights in the U.S., it's in Congress, isn't it? It's in Congress, isn't it?
You got me confused. I thought the belts weren't from America. Mexico got the WBC. Puerto Rico
you're
got
right. You're right. But what I'm saying to you is,
New Jersey got the IBF.
Yeah.
So they're not America's belts.
No, they're not. But what I'm saying is, if America says no to them, we don't want your business. Just like they say no to my country right now. They don't want our business. They can do that. They can do that in Congress.
Okay. For Dana White and the UFC, this shit has been around for over 100 years.
No, I agree. I'm with you. I'm with you, round one. But I'm saying they're not making themselves better by doing shit like this. Is what I'm saying. They're hurting their conversation in that room.
Okay.
And I think they should be trying to clean it up right now so they have a good case.
What I think Zuffa should do? What I said this morning on my live.
What's up with Zuffa?
If Zuffa was different, right? What I said this morning was Zuffa, as of right now, they're just the same thing as what we already have. They're just promoters promoting fights and things. They're nothing different. Now, if you really want to separate yourself from everybody else, Zuffa, bring back Friday night fights. You fight every Friday, right? But don't put your big cards on Friday night fights. Do regular boxing, your showcase every 2 weeks. Do a main card. And that one would be on like pay-per-view and stuff. But if Zuffa got the fan base coming every week faithfully to them on Friday, little by little, we're going to start gravitating over there. Now, you don't got to throw on big fights. No, Friday night fights weren't big fights. Some of them were like mediocre. But we knew Friday night to tune in. There's nobody that's controlling it like that. Nobody got it consistent every week. If Zuffa can do that, now you're different.
Yeah. No, I agree,
regular fights, showcase your lower guys on Friday night fights, and then every 2 weeks, do a big card.
Yeah.
Do a big
I mean,
card
shout out to
for
Pro
the
Box,
belts.
man. I think they should try to do what Pro Box did when they did the Wednesdays. You know, it's just, it makes sense. Build it. Like they have a bigger budget, obviously, than Pro Box, so they can do a little bit more.
That's what I think.
But hey man, they want to play with the big boys, but the problem is when you play with the big boys, you know, right now all the big boys is on each other. They all on the same network, so they playing Zuffa right now, man. But hey,
the zone.
I'm not mad at Zuffa. I just think like, man, you know what? I'll say this about Hamza Shiraz. He was gifted the WBO spot. Like, I don't know why he's talking like that, because he beat Edgar, right? I don't think that deserves to put you number one. I don't think it deserves, like, I'm not shitting on Edgar Berlanga, but I'm just saying that was your first fight at the division. You never put work in. Diego Pacheco put work in. He put work in at 75. He was fighting at 75.
Wait. But Danny Pacheco was offered fights. He denied
Diego
them.
Pacheco also was another case. We can talk about him another day. He's been doing some ducking stuff. He's been doing some stuff, man.
But you know what? I like his ducking. You know why? Because at least he's honest with himself.
I'll say that. He knows he's probably not ready, and that's okay. I'm all right with that.
He's probably not ready. That's right. So I don't call him like a duck.
Right.
I call him a duck with a tie.
Yeah.
That's a business decision.
Sorry, Pacheco's at 68, not 75. I said 75. But yeah, for Hamza Shiraz's first fight at 68, Berlanga, and then to get a title shot, I'm like, hey man, the WBO kind of did for you.
Sus.
You know what I'm saying? They gave you a gift also, bro. Like, you can't act like this isn't. And then you're fighting guys who aren't the top of the division. You know, like you said, Jacob Banks probably deserves it, but the guy he just fought recently didn't deserve that fight. The guy who we fought for the freaking belt, we didn't even know who that guy was. You know, so I just look at it like, man, like, honestly, Hamza Shiraz, you've been gifted a WBO. And this is the gift and the curse. Now you got to take it.
Right. Hey, yo, brother. But look, even you see what had me distasteful was this, right? Even if he felt that way about the WBO and them giving him a title shot as a champion, it didn't look right. You pushing the blame and blaming them for doing this and distasteful. As a champion, you should have said, I don't give a fuck who they put in front of me.
Right.
Put Janet back in front of me. I'm gonna knock him the fuck out and start popping shit. Bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean. Like, as a champion, when you speak, you know, you should have, behind the scenes, you could have made your complaints. But in front of the microphone, you should have talked like a gladiator.
Yeah.
You know, I don't give a fuck who you put in front of me. Yeah, he could be chewing steroids right in front of me. I'll knock his punk ass out. Talk like a warrior. Don't sit there and go, oh, you know what? I don't like their decision. I think he's a drug cheat. I think that bro, like, that's not warrior talk.
Mm-hmm.
That's not tough guy talk. That's it. Even if you felt that way, say that behind the scenes. That's all. That's all I felt. Yep. Whether you think it's right, not, or anything, I just didn't like the way he addressed it. I thought it made him look weak. You know, a champion would accept all challenges.
No, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
You know, a champion says, I don't care who'd you go get, Godzilla? You know what I'm saying? I don't care.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, man. He should never show that much
he should have never showed. That's my point.
Yeah, he did.
That's my whole
I didn't
entire
like that
point.
either.
He looked weak to me. That's all.
Shout out to We Fight All Night TV, my man. He's a Zuffa guy. He said 8 months ago, I told y'all Zuffa would have had names and had putting on Ryan card for the WBC belt. Y'all would call me delusional. Imagine where they gonna be next year. I mean, man, shout out to them. They putting on a big fight, but why it ain't sold out yet, bro? I don't think Ryan Garcia is a bigger draw as people say he is. I just don't. Like, we've only got numbers from one of his fights. The Tank Davis.
Ryan?
That's the only numbers we've got from it. That's the only one where we're like, oh, yeah.
Yo, you are going to see some numbers with this Connor.
I hope so, because like I thought it would be sold out by now.
Because hold on, because now he got the belt, his first title defense. Give the kid a shot.
We're 3 weeks out?
Yeah, give him a shot.
I would hope it would be sold out by now. I thought we'd be telling about Gates. I don't think we're going to be talking about Gates. I don't think we're going to be talking about Gates with this one.
No, you don't think so?
I mean, Tank Davis.
Let me ask you a question.
Oh, man.
Let me ask you a question. Where's the fight being held right in Las Vegas, right?
Las Vegas, yeah, T-Mobile, yeah.
Okay, that's what I want to ask you. Do you think it would have did more money in the UK? More crowd?
I don't know, man, because like it sounds like there's more money in America, probably from sponsors and shit like that.
Of course, there's more money here, but
fandom? Oh, hell yeah. That would have been bigger in the UK. UK boxing fans are just way better than anybody right now. They just show up.
I understand that UK fans. Oh, wait. Let's talk about this. This is what I understand, that their fans are big, but I don't think they're too happy with Conor Benn.
I don't know, man. They showed up for him when he fought Eubank Jr.
That was no. After he betrayed and backdoored Ed Hearn and went with Dana White.
Okay? I don't know. Yeah, you're right. I don't know about that.
All that hate mail went on Conor Benn, okay? And then
he
went on somebody else's undercard. That's what I'm saying.
That's why
I'm saying. I'm talking with you, brother.
They're a little different, man. I think they just want an event. They want to see a fight. I think that's the type of fans they are.
You think they'll back Conor Benn?
I don't think they care about. They might go back Ryan, bro. Who knows? They might be backing Ryan. They might show up to see him get his ass whooped.
Oh yeah. You're right. You know, okay.
Ryan might go over there, and he probably could have went over there and made a whole fan base. Like,
yeah, you right about that. So that's why I'm having a conversation with you right now, and I'm asking you, did you think that maybe potentially, if they had the fight over there, would have it done bigger numbers, or let's see the numbers that it puts up in Las Vegas? You know what I'm saying?
Let's see what it does in Vegas, man. I mean, you know, the casinos, the arenas tend to give the bigger gates. I mean, UK pounds are nice, you know, pounds are nice, but I think they're always going to give the gates bigger here for the fighters. So, I mean, you can't argue with that, right? And it's probably it's probably better to put it here for Dana White's sake, because like he's got the UFC fans. I think that's what he's trying to bring to boxing. I think he's trying to bring them over here. I mean, that's cool. Like, the UFC fans are good, man, because they don't shit on the guys who lose. They come back and support. So, you know, they got like that cult following type of fandom over there. So we do need that in boxing, because there's too many times we switch on the guys too quick, man. We don't give them a chance to redeem themselves. Like, shout out to Teofimo Lopez, who, you know, I liked his after fight speech. You know, he's talking about losing and getting back to winning, like not just being a loser and just sitting down and being down on yourself. That's a good attitude to have. Because he's right, man. A lot of these guys don't want to put their O's on the line. He's absolutely right about that. Yo, Edwin, man, I appreciate you, man. I gotta go though.
Man.
My kids are starving.
Yes,
I gotta give them some food.
Absolutely, brother. Hey, yo, Ryan, it's always
let the people know where they can find you, dog. Round one, yo.
You can find me at Round One Sports Talk on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Yo, Ryan, it's always a pleasure. Thank you for having me on, man. You know, it's always love, man.
Absolutely,
and one day you gotta by and hop on my show. You know
what I'm saying?
Man. Because you're always
you going live tomorrow?
You're always welcome, brother. Huh?
I'll
go live tomorrow.
All right, I might pop in tomorrow. I got some time.
7:30, right around there. That's good for you?
Yes, sir. Morning?
All right, brother. I'll see you then. Huh? 7 at night. 7:30 at night.
Yeah. I can make that work. I was like, morning? That might be tight.
Nah, not in the morning. All right, brother. Thank you.
All right, bro. I appreciate
everybody
you,
in the
bro.
chat, salute, man. Have a blessed night, and family first, gentlemen.
Yes, sir, man.
Peace.
Y'all salute, man. I appreciate my guy Round One for tapping in with me. Hey, yo, man. It's always good to have good discussions, bro. Y'all know me, bro. I had to rage bait him a bit, yo. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to the chat, man. We had a good show, man. That was a good run. Salute to everybody, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button, though.
Did not really fight her.
We back tomorrow, same time, 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Pacific. We're talking Moses Atama, Herkovich. We talking about Mikaela Mayer and Cameron. And then we're going to talk about Nashi Lopez is back, man. And Lester Martinez in the main event. We're going to cover those cards. We'll talk a bit about Jerron Boots Ennis, Josh Kelly. Apparently, they got talks going on. And Virgil Ortiz and Jermell Charlo. Do we want to see Jermell versus Virgil? Or Jermell versus Tim Tszyu, man. So y'all tap in with me tomorrow. I'm going to get the stream up and running. I'll get it scheduled so y'all can hit the notification bell. Just watch out for the post. We'll be back same time tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all know what it is. Peace.
I want my chips with the dip. That's all I know. I want my chips with the dip. That's all I know. I don't want my chips plain. I want my chips with the dip. So bring them dips.